Stress on. That's not so bad. Mm, mm. I could get invested in these little thingamajigs. I'm the only person I know. You go live and put Vaseline all over my skin. Oh, God, help me. Maybe I need to start wearing bangs because I'm not used to wearing bangs. And I'm getting sick of big hair. So, oh, nice hot coffee and tea. Oh, once upon a time. Mm-mm-mm. First it was okay. I was Alright. Good morning. What is it? 1:25 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. I figured I'd come online. This world has changed so much. I went to the store, and the store is, I feel like we're inside of some type of time zone. The world has changed tremendously. And I don't know what's going on. I guess a lot of us don't. This mandate and all this stuff, we're being treated like criminals. We're all being forced to be vaccinated like some slavery being revisited all over again. It's amazing. Nothing really. I'm drinking some hot tea not mixed with coffee. And the weird thing is, I went to the store today, and this guy was saying, which I didn't even know it was him, which is stupid. I've been still doing some stupid stuff. So I'm walking, and I felt this guy come up on like this big presence, like this real big guy. Now I felt him coming up on me. I'm mad at myself. Even though I knew he was coming up on me and I knew who he was, I didn't react. I saw him coming, but I didn't react. And the weird thing about that is, he could have sucker punched me. Same here, nightmares almost every. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's going on with you? I ran into him. Well, should I say he ran into me? He runs into me and grabbed me. And I said, I thought you said that you're never going to speak to me again as long as you live. That's the thing about men I will never understand. If they're crazy, I can find them. My thing is this. I am not chasing after no man. Narcissistic is real. People do stuff to you and they blame you for it. Like, I'm good. He's like, oh, well, you see how the universe works? We're not meeting again. I already know we're going to meet again. Because you have one of your tantrums. I can't be babysitting a grown man. I don't chase after men. I just replace it with another one. That person that used to be that cry, sit by the phone, wonder why you ain't called. Child, please. That person is dead and gone. When I'm done with you, child, please. I'll get me another one. It is so quick to get another man. It's not even no reason for that crying and screaming. I'm over that. Mm-mm. You hurt me, and I keep telling you to stop hurting me, and you keep hurting me. Baby, you ain't got to worry. Now, I don't warned you. I used to give you a few chances, sometimes way more than I should. But as I get older, what happened? I put my glasses on. I got so many glasses around my house, which is so weird. Same here as well, but got out to stay safe on the other hand. Exactly. You're right. Army accident messed up my life. I'm sorry you went through that. Hey, Gerald. I'm sorry you went through that. Imdulacrum. Imdu, you know these names. I'll just call you, I'll call you Imdu. How about Gerald? It's just like, I don't know. So I went to the store. They were selling hoodies. They were selling big hoodies, 3 for $20. I was like, I need me a hoodie. I'm established rules before. You know, the thing about it is you establish rules. But see, that's if you could stick. This is the thing about relationships. When you fall in love, you start slipping. It's easy to say, I'm gonna thank you, Joe. It's easy to say what you're gonna do, but when you fall in love with somebody, you start seeing things and then you're bonded. And then you be like, oh well, we're not perfect. You start making up excuses. And then after a while, you find yourself in a situation. Kareem, thank you, Kareem. And then you find yourself in a situation. It's easy. It's easy to say all you're gonna do when you ain't in one. But relationships will make you weak. And next thing you know, you are doing stuff. Everything you said you wouldn't do, you're doing it. Like, I'm good. Got to be. That's the thing about it. Even if you choosy. Well, I learned that from men. I took a page from that book. And that was, I don't mess with nobody unless I'm attracted to them. That's not what I used to do. I messed with anybody who act like they can love me. That's all I wanted you to do was love me. If you love me, I got you. But they couldn't do that. And then it got to the point where men started feel like they're God and you're garbage. Like, I'm like, yo, where's your mirror? Where's your mirror? Mirror, mirror on the. Hey, mama, what's up, beautiful? I saw your pictures, mama. You look so beautiful. I saw you, girl. Yeah, but tell partner what his established. Yeah, I agree with you. We all have our rules before we meet somebody. And then if they real good at what they do, they get you in that bed, honey, and they make you feel like you got a whole new body. Honey, doing stuff in that bed to you that you ain't never. Child, you are fixing the bacon, eggs, and grits in the morning. They call that dick whipped. Because if he dick whip you good, baby, in that bed, honey, all your rules be out. You be like, shut up, shut up. That's what you would say to everybody when people call you on it. Remember when you said, you be like, shut up. And then at some point you stop telling your friends because everything you said, whoosh, then went out the window. Don't let him be fine and then good in the bed. Oh, God. A man in the bed that's good, good Lord. It's very few. Because a lot of men are very, especially black men. Oh my God. But you get a man that get in the bed and can work your mind, your body, and your soul. Baby, he will have you buying him things, doing things for him. A mastermind. The, the mind can be very much. Yeah, it do take suckering. Wait, you said, hey, Vonna. Oh, your name is Patty? Wait, you salt and pepper, right, Ivana? I almost got dick whipped by this white boy who started ours. Exactly, Cyan. That's the thing. We all have our rules. We all talk about how we gonna be all, we be talking all that stuff. And then all of a sudden when the right man comes in, not really the right man, but a man that do things to you that make you share the rules change. You stop sharing with your friends because you sound like a hypocrite. Child. And don't let him be fun and cute. Hey Memphis, what's up, boo? So don't let him be fine and cute, child. Your rules, you be too embarrassed to share with anybody. Cause you know everything you say you're gonna do, you ain't doing. And y'all know me, I mess up more than most. Raven falls down more than most. But I've been very committed. I've been very committed with my life. He was white, job. Yeah, well, some white men are good in the bed, honey. Some white men got it like that. I don't date race because I'm an equal opportunity employee. I guess that's what they call it. I don't even. You know what's weird with me? The only race that seemed to like me the most is not my own. Black men don't seem to take to me as much as other races. But then when I get with a white man, he's like, I'm not. When I'm with a white man, I'm not black enough for him. What? Why do you wear blonde hair? Why did you wear black hair? I'm like, it's fake hair. It's not that deep. Why don't you got a big pee bug? You shouldn't be throwing out standards when that pee bug belongs in a diaper. That pee bug don't belong on a human. That belongs in a diaper. Or what's some things called? Them chia plants. You need to put some spray on that night and hope to God it grow. This is some phone sex operator here. Black men like to hang on to their words straight. Exactly. Oh, we play along with them. I'm so over it now. I don't even get mad. I just be like, okay. I don't even deal with that stuff though at all. I'll be honest with you. I don't even deal with it. I had went on, what's that thing called? I went on this app. I forgot, I can't really tell y'all because, people behind the scenes that's watching, we already know. So, and they said no, they be on apps I done join and, you know. Child, I met 3 men. 3 normally, when I meet men, I'm like, no, let me talk to you. Try to give them my number. Let's get it over with. Now, I didn't meet them. But one guy, he was real alpha male. I kind of saw that about him. I was like, nah, I'm good. He was like, I'll take you to the movies. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Then I talked to this other guy. He was young though. Jesus Christ. These 22, 23-year-old men, oh my God. You just look at them and you be like, oh my God, this is a baby. Hey, Matt, what's up, boo? I hate that I'm black and black men I've dated. I hate that I'm black and the black men I've dated has treated me like God. Me too, Matt. Our people are, oh, man, you ain't never lied, man. Where is the lie? Where is the lie, man? Where is the lie? Treat us like the scum of the earth. I went to the store today to pick up some stuff because I told you I'm no longer sharing my face with the world. I put my hat on. I put my, you know me, honey, can't nobody look like a hot mess like I can. I can go, I love looking like a hot mess. Because as long as I look like a hot mess, you don't want to be around me because you think I'm going to ask you for some money. And you're right. But the thing is, these men were just looking at me. The man walks up on me looking at, I'm like, what you looking at, ho? I'm a short thing, sweetie. No, I ain't say nothing. I just act like I ain't seen that. First of all, I'm black first. I'm used to being watched in the stores. But here it is. I'm walking around with platinum blonde hair on. I'm 6 feet tall. And all these men looking at me. That's the thing that gets me. You got all these biologicals. You got me. And you're all over here with me. Child, please. How you on apps and they not finding you? Watch things about catfishes. I'm like, you think so? Exactly, Damana. But the thing about it, they're gonna find you. I get Jordan. They be looking for me. I heard your bitches looking for me, bitch. Here I go. I have to live. I can't even share with y'all because it's behind it. See, everybody watching this video is not in this chat room. Trust me. And they be watching me and they be looking for me, and I be blocking them, but they don't care. I block men all the time. They don't care. They come right and make another profile just to hurt me. Every race Hispanic men seem to like me the most than whites, than blacks. Yeah, Hispanic men be more open to. I agree with you, Hope. I get a lot of, hey Nova, I get a lot of Espanol and Dominicano. I don't get that. The weirdest thing with me, I get a lot more. I get the same amount of white men I get as black men. Like I guess they both said we both don't like you, so that's the first time they decided to join together. They don't like me. Um, hey, Leia, Lumbee. Hey, Anna, what's up, mama? And it's so weird. I don't even care though. But I still haven't got to the point where I just want to invite you over and have sex with you. Like I just don't want to do it. I think because I'm so scared. I just hate some things I hate about myself. Some things I hate about myself. I met this real cute guy. Oh my God, 23 years old, dressed in his hair. Oh my God, he was so cute. I looked at myself, oh my God, you are really cute. And I kept looking at him. He was like, thank you, Anna. He was like, thank you, you too. And baby, you know he was trying to do the do. I was like, oh, no, no. I kept going, He said, I'm not trying to do nothing with you. No. I don't feel like it. I should have did it though. But trust me, believe if I want to do it, I could always call them, child, please. It is easy to get a man. If you a girl and you crying over a man, you ought to be shamed. Because baby, men are like hair follicles. Every move in your head, there's another man to feel it. Child, please. Don't sit in no house crying over men. There's tons of them. Millions and big. You could even get how many men, child, please. Don't never cry over no man. There's tons of them. The same way men replaced us, the same way you replace them. Learn from the master, which is them. They taught me how to charm. And you could trade that old man in for a younger virgin, cute, skin all tight, smelling all good. Not saying older men stink because they don't, but I'm just saying you look at them and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. I just hate the fact that I got that parent syndrome. I wish I didn't have the parent syndrome. That when I'm talking to a guy, he's so young, all be thinking is, oh my God, this boy is young. And I'm ruining the whole thing. And then when they try to kiss me, I'm like, oh. And my mind, because I got this big old global head. And all I could think of is, oh my God. They be like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, oh my God. And then you have to watch out because you hurt my feelings. And then the thing is like, I don't know. It's okay though. Child, just go on the app and find you another man. I done found me one. I found a few. I just don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered. I'm drinking some tea and coffee. I just don't want to be bothered. Like I don't want I don't want to bond with the man because I'm scared. Cause I could be a hoe, but I'm a hoe with feelings. So I can't even be a hoe. Cause I'm a hoe with feelings. I need to be a cold hoe. Hey Marvell, I need to be a cold hoe. I can't be a hoe with feelings. I catch feelings. I care about you. And I just want to be a cold hoe. Just a hoe that do and don't care. But every part of my body is to my spirit. And then I could try to fake it, but I know I can. Child, if I mess with that man, tomorrow I'm going to think about him. The next day I'm going to think about him. Child, please, he ain't thinking about me. New young and athletic. I be tired of new low. But see, that's the thing, Devon. If you could deal with being a hoe, you good. I can't be no hoe. I'm a hoe with feelings. I just want to be a cold hoe. I don't want to be a hoe with feelings. I want to be a hoe with. Then I would never be on here because I'd be hoeing. I can't be a hoe without feelings. That's why I don't stay on the apps. Because I know me. Hey, Chosen, don't give you it all up. Child, Chosen, you might as well just give it up. What's the delay? What's the delay? Child, give it up. You make that tomorrow. Give it up. Stop being cute. Just give it up. Be a sure thing. Make somebody let me stop. I'm saying that, but in the same breath, I won't do it. What's up, Chosen? Child. He was cute. He was real cute. I met him too. Came over here, cute. He was like, no, I don't have to have sex with you. I could just, man, I'm gonna go alone because I know you're lying. I don't have to have sex with you, Mom. I just want to, get to know you better. We could talk about it. I saw look at him shooting game at my old ass. Bless his heart, as if I ain't heard it a billion times. We ain't got to do nothing, Mom. We can just lay on the bed and cuddle. I was like, oh my God, his mother's gonna kill me. I give it all up. Wait, Joseph said, I give it all up if I know he ain't gonna take me serious. Chosen, I don't even put the serious stuff. Child, I just be like, okay, when I get to, it's don't pay me no mind because I'm being a hypocrite right now because I'll say that to y'all, and then when I'm meet somebody, I won't do nothing. I'm very much a hypocrite. Maybe I definitely agree with you. I have feelings too. I know you do, Nova. Gay guys are hard at this. Amen. You ain't never lied, Nova. Then be careful what you bond with. You risk. Exactly, Kareem. You absolutely right. That's why I said I can't be a hoe with you can't be a hoe with feelings. You can't be a hoe with you're not a good hoe if you're a hoe. I'm a hoe with feelings, so I can't. I'm about to get my butt kicked. You just can't jump into that bed with me because he really is a hoe. He don't care nothing about you. He can do everything with you, give you disease and everything. He don't care. That's on you. If he's using me, I'm using him for. Amen, Chosen. That's how I feel. But you gotta be a you in order to be a hoe, you can't be a hoe with feelings. Cause you got that's what is that word I keep hearing? Oh, because that's a part of the assignment. You can't be a hoe with I'd be a hoe with feelings. If I had sex with you, I'm thinking about you the next day. I'm thinking about you tomorrow. I'm thinking about you next week. I'm still thinking about you. And all you saw was a hoe. Because in his mind, he's like, well, shit, she like me. She don't give a shit. The reality is you do. But you got to fake the fun. Like you so tough and your heart is. But when he was over, he was like, nah. Guys always said about me, they're like, nah, you want a man. You want to be with somebody. He was like, I would be with you, but I'm a bad person. I would dog you. I was like, okay. Well, I'm glad you honest. And he going. Child. He was cute though. He asked me, said, how he showed me this guy picture. He said, people say I look like him. I was like, not exactly, but you're cute though. I hate when guys compare themselves to somebody else. Like, child, you cute in your own right. You don't got to look like nobody else. Besides, the guy you point at is Puerto Rican. It's been over a year since I last saw the pretty Instagram boy, and I'm still thinking about child. It be some fine men, honey, chosen. It be some fine men. But see, the one thing I realized, fine men, and I keep watching the news, they killing the girls. Like I'm like, yo, why y'all killing the girls? Why y'all killing the girls though? Someone hit me up. It was like, Raven, why are the girls getting killed? I said, because they trust men. They trust men. That's why they get killed. The same reason that biologicals are getting killed. The same reason. That's what keep telling the girls. It's like, oh, they killed us because I was transgender. No, honey, they killed you because you was a woman. They've been killing women for years. Do y'all understand that there are more women being killed than trans women? There are way more. Do you know the numbers of women that's been murdered by men? It don't even come close to what we had. I think I murders like 5 and 6 a week. I'm doing like, well, God forbid, but I'll be doing like one a month. And it's death is horrible either way. I don't like to compare death because they both shouldn't be happening. But when I constantly see it, I was like, because this one woman, she does what I do, but she does it reverse. She do the cis women. But she actually did one a trans woman, but she does the cis women. And she does everything on TikTok. She does cis women. And baby, I was like, damn, they killing y'all too. And that's another one. It's been over years since I saw. That's another one. That's the thing about it. Child. I met my once upon a time. I took my sneakers and I actually put some new sneakers on. Never mind you. These are my new sneakers. And this is my sneakers I usually wear. These are my sneakers I wear outside. Look. This one I wear outside. And when people see me walking, it's like, oh, you got hope. Absolutely. Honey, I will go bump for bump for bump. Now the bad part about it is the sneakers that I have so y'all already know I got a lot of clothes. So y'all know if I'm wearing sneakers like that, I must want to. And I do. And I do. I want to look exactly like somebody about to ask you for some, and I do. Once you cross over to the women's section, you are subjected to all that. But amen, chosen. Where is the lie? Where is the lie? It is a lot. It is a lot. I was telling my friend, it was like, well, you should get a job doing it. I said, I'm a man magnet. I'm not going to sit in no place with a bunch of men. They're gonna come straight to me. No, no. They coming by me. I watch men do some of the damnedest things with me now. I watch men drop down and tie my shoes. I have watched men chase me. I have watched men come after me, tell some please. No. It's this one man across the street. Every time I see him, all he keeps saying is, I want to fuck. That's all he said. I want to fuck. Act like I don't hear him. And when I come out, he just be watching me. Act like I don't see him. Matter of fact, act like I don't see nobody. And I could feel him. But it's this one guy across the street. He tall. He got dreads. He got them long. And he always looking at me. But I got that black braided wig on. He be looking at me like, I said, he really don't like me in the blonde braided wig. So I make sure I wear that one all the time. But it's this white guy that likes me. He was like, Raven, why you don't have no man? I said, Chaplain. People love to kill other people just like Black Eyed Peas. And like Black Eyed Peas said, where's the love here? And God told me today we were going to be best friends. We were talking for a while. Then I told him I was trying. Then he's telling me how in the hell. But see, that's the thing, Chosen. That's what. But see, that happened to me too, Chosen. How did he say after that? After you told him that, I talked to this guy who, and that's the thing about it. Sometimes you forget. Sometimes you forget. Now, remind you, online, I got so much stuff on me. Like, it's not even hard to find me. Like, all you got to do is Google my name and you can find everywhere I'm at. So the thing is, he's been talking, he's slid into my DMs. Of course, they come into my DM. He was real cute and stuff. I got his picture on my phone. But he didn't know. And as he started catching on, he was like, But then again, a lot of times I get in men's mind. I get in their mind. So they have to revisit me later on at a later date. Child, please. There is no later date here. There is no later date. Honey, when you got my attention, you better make sure you keep it. Because, baby, I'm like a fart in the wind. That person that used to sit in the house and cry, why would you text me back? Why is you doing this? Child, please. When I tell you they killed that person is dead. That person is dead. It's dead and gone. I think we talked last. Look inside my hair. This is all blonde, y'all. My hair is blonde. This is all blonde here. I put this little wig on because I wanted to look like the M&M candy. I got so many wigs. I just didn't feel like wearing the braided hair. I want to get a blonde one like this now, but I don't like this. I need a blonde wig like this. Then I could put a hat on. That would be cute. Then I could find a man and get on top of me. Matter of fact, I do got a blonde. What am I talking about? I got a blonde wig like this. Duh. Y'all seen this got the braid, child. I'm so stupid. I got, it's just in my bag of, you know. I just got tired of wearing the braids. Sometimes you want to look beautiful. Sometimes you don't want to look like. He unfollowed me on Snapchat, but still follow me. Child, Chosen, don't forget him. Let him unfollow you. Who cares? Keep that energy over there. I wasn't even looking for a boyfriend. I already had one. Oh, excuse me. Raven, I love this and make me feel better about myself. Yeah. Undercover and exposed. I'm straight, but I love everyone. Doesn't matter. That's what I say. Kareem, I was going to go to the lesbian spot. I was going to go to the gay club where all the females are at. So I was like, let me go find me a female. But then I realized they're just as toxic as men. Because I keep, before I walk into something, I like to watch research. So after doing some research and stuff, I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I've been watching videos of women doing stuff. I'm like, no. Wait a minute. I was trying to say, baby, I love your live session. And making me feel good about myself. Okay, no, well, I love you too, mama. This is the thing about it. I couldn't sleep. I don't even go to gay club. Well, this was a spot in New York. I even know I probably told y'all this story. Like, baby, you know, told us this story like 5,000 times. When you going back again? I know I done told you the same story like 100. I, I went to the club. I went there one time. I think I went there one time, I think. And I met a female. I met a female. Matter of fact, I didn't go there one time, but I went there one time by myself. And now that I think about it, when I went with my best friend and these other girls, the females was hitting on me. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. Why am I having an aha moment right now? All these years later, I'm so stupid. I didn't realize the woman was hitting on me. They was like, how you doing? I was like, all right. I guess because they ain't had no P-bug. That's why I ain't paying no mind. Because if you had a P-bug, I'd have been up in your face, honey. But she had a cootie cat. I'm like, yeah, girl. That's what I keep thinking about too. I'm like, you know, you're attracted to women, but women want you to get in that bed and do your business, mister. And I'm like, I don't know. I think women are the most beautiful creatures in the world, but that ain't what they're looking for. A lot of women think like me. And baby, mm-mm, I do not get sexually turned on by no woman. Now bring me a man. Oof. Give me a man, and oh my God, I'm all in his face. That's the one thing I hate about myself. I love men so much, including they don't love me. I love men. And there's nothing like looking at a man. Um, I definitely need it because it's like therapy for me. All right, mama. It's funny. I be wanting to people only entertain because they want us. I don't even know the mama. I haven't seen Leah online here in a while. She's been working. Leah got a job, honey. She got a job, honey. She working. She also, I want to share, tell business, but she's doing big things. She's doing real big things right now. She's doing real big things with her life and stuff. So she's doing progress. Y'all remember I was telling y'all that I started burning. Remember I told y'all that I started burning my incense in the bathroom because I was seeing spirits and ghosts. Okay, let me tell y'all a story. Once upon a time, before I moved to this building, I'm about to tell y'all ghost stories, so y'all better start running. Oh my God, I'm scared. So I was living in another city, and I kept seeing this man in my mat in the master bedroom, and I was like, okay. I knew the house was haunted because I had carpet on the floor and the door would just close. So I was like, how do a door close with carpet on the floor? But I'm used to it, but y'all know. Y'all already know I'm used to it, and so I'm a game and now behind a fine ass stud turn me out. I believe it. I don't know. You never know. So anyway, so the house caught on fire in the walls, and I ended up moving out the house, and that's how I got here. Okay, so speaking on that, so next thing I know, I noticed that this apartment was haunted, and I also noticed that somebody died in the bathroom. If you've been on this channel, you already know I've been telling you about this before. So after somebody died in the bathroom stuff, I've been going through a lot of changes with this apartment for those reasons within itself. And if y'all been watching me, I've been telling y'all that a lot of people um been coming to see me, been in my apartment, been in my room. I was like, I don't know if they come to see me or come to get me, or am I about to die soon? Like, I don't really know. So I'm like, well, why is these people in my house? So And I was like, so I started burning incense in the bathroom. Like, usually I burn my incense. Let's see if you can see. Usually I burn my incense in the house, walk to the house and clean it, which it really don't work, but I'll go along with it. Listen, I'll try anything. So I started taking the incense and I would burn it in the bathroom. Like I would just set the whole bathroom up. And I was like, I want this goes out this house. So I just started burning incense. So I started burning it, burning it, burning it, burning. But let me show y'all what happened after me kept trying to burn the incense in the bathroom. Let me see if I can show it to you. I think I got it. Lord Jesus, don't tell me. Let me see if I can find it. Oh my God, I keep forgetting I'm talking about ghosts, so it may come off of my phone. Let me see if I can find it. That should be on my phone. Why is it not here? I want to show y'all what happened by me burning the incense. Why is I can't, okay. Why am I can't find it? Okay. This is what happened. Oh God, why is it not coming up here? This bathroom is going to collapse. You see this? But it's even worse here. This whole wall is here. And it's become a real big bubble. It's up here as well. This is the bathroom? But it's actually leaking in the apartment here. I started taking stuff out the bathroom. It's leaking coming down. And this is from the rain. Onto this floor, it's sort of like loose weight here, like it's sort of went down somewhere inside. The bathtub is packed with I'm trying to make sure it don't flood, but it can collapse. And as you know, it starts to come down towards the wall. So it's not stopping, it's actually spreading here. So I move everything out to the but it's still traveling. Yep. And at 6:08 this morning, the bitch went back into the bathroom. I can't make this stuff up. I watched the person walk back in the bathroom. I was like, are you kidding me? They said if you open the window up, it'll go out the window. Baby, I felt them leaving. 668. Wow, wait a minute. Listen to the number 668. That's almost like 666. I just realized what I'm saying. 668 this morning. I watched them walk back into the bathroom. I thought the person was gone, but clearly they ain't. I'm like, oh my God. Like you really adamant about, you really adamant about sticking around. It's not funny. So after that, let me see if I could find. My bathroom was so pretty. I had the mirrors and it was gold and red and child, please. When I tell you, I started snatching my stuff out and trying to hurry up and get it out the bathroom because I knew everything was going to collapse. I'm trying to grab everything to remind you. I knew, hey, John, I knew it was going to collapse. So it was a race. It was a race. It was a race. And I did get my dresser thing. My dresser thing is sitting right here. And the rest of my stuff is all in the living room. The live the living room looks like I'm about to move. Am I upset? Absolutely not. I'm so used to crazy stuff happening to me that it becomes normal. I'm like, okay, this what we doing. I guess I got better find the picture. That's why I share most of my videos at, but I gotta delete some of this stuff. This is too much stuff on here. Because the bathroom got the best light, but obviously, I ain't really show it to you because I don't think I got it. Anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, I can't show it to y'all because it's gonna be music and everything else coming up with it. So I'm not ready to show it to y'all. But it's crazy though. Let me tell you something. So I went and I put on what's that black wig, that lace wig. So I put on a black lace wig, right? Because I was like, you know what, let me put on a lace wig to try to look pretty. So I put the black lace wig on and I was like, why are you doing this? You look so stupid. So I put the black lace wig on. Oh God, what is all this? Okay, here's the black lace wig. So I went to go put this on. And of course, I still got in the bathroom. So I went to put this. Damn, how close do I got to get to the camera? So I went to put this wig on and stuff, and I glued it down and everything. And child. And all I kept thinking is, why are you doing this? Why you got this wig on your head? I was like, no. I just don't feel like, I don't know. I think when you get older, you just kind of want your hair longer. I mean, not longer. You just want it blonder. I haven't even done no music in a while. I just been doing ad libs, whatever. But let's go back to y'all and forget over this mess I done did here. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Devonna. So everybody chosen thing. It's weird because it's so funny how you have a plan for yourself and it doesn't quite go. What does it say? What you say, chosen? Um, talk to him or her and let them know. They know it. That's not how it goes, chosen. That's for the movie people. I don't mean to laugh, but I always think it's funny when people that watch movies think that Y'all know it's real life. Listen, real people don't go that way. But thank you. I get it though. But take it from me and everybody like me. It really isn't that way. It doesn't go to, honey, they will help you pass. They will hold the sage in their hand and help you walk through the house with sage. It's not that way. But I tell you one thing, Chosen, it's a nightmare. You can't get out. Like it ain't leaving. It's one of them things like I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going. And if you don't like it, you just got to learn how to get over it. Cause then if you ain't not in control. And I was thinking, you ever hear this a person on YouTube named Funky Dineva? Funky Dineva was saying exactly what happened to Funky happens to me. It's like I'm not the only one going through it, which is a good thing. A lot of people having these entities. I be wanting to reach out to people when they be saying certain things, but I be wanting to tell them what's happening to them, but they don't. I be trying to explain to them that we're in the spiritual world, which everybody that's alive knows something is going. That's your spirit. We're all we're all in tune spiritually. It's just some of us don't want to acknowledge it, and some of us do. Everybody on this world have a spirit, a gift. All of us do. It's just what we choose to recognize it or write it off. Oh, that's not what it is. It happens so long, Chosen, that is when it happens all the time. It's what's that word they say? When you get so used to it, you're immune to it. Like you have no say so. I mean, for real though, you don't have no say so. Nothing. So after a certain period of time, you get used to it. You already know. And remember, this happened to me since I was a little kid. So it's just not going to go away as you get older. It just comes with you, and you learn how to deal with it. I got one, the sage, and sage is nothing. Exactly, Divana. Exactly, Divina. You're absolutely right, Miss Jordan. It doesn't. I mean, it would be good if it did, but baby, it is not that way. If it makes you feel better, I ended. Wait a minute. I ended filling my entire apartment with exes. If it makes you feel better, I ended filling my entire apartment with ex smoke. You got an apartment? You got an apartment, John? No, they don't move on, Mom. This is the thing about it, Chosen. We're spirits. That's the thing about we are spirits. It ain't just them. We are spirits. We're in this body. We're not of this body. We're in here. That's when we leave, we just come back out. We are spirits, but for some reason we just thinking that we just not. But you are. And you know you are. If you go anywhere and you see deja vu, if you go anywhere you feel like you've seen somebody before, damn, I feel like I know you. You do. They're in a different body, but your spirit lets you know them. Like it's something about you. It's deja vu. This is the thing about it. We leave the bodies, but the spirits travels on forever. So the thing is that with us, we thinking that, oh, well, we just know we're all spirits. It's just some spirits just a whole different ways. Some get lost, some don't want to go. There's so many different ways. I can't recognize them all because I'm not God. Spirits stay around, we transfer. Exactly, Kareem. Exactly. And that's the thing about it. But you know the thing about it, which I'm not trying to be me, I just don't understand how some people end up with these bodies and they got all these warps and stuff, like come to trees. Like, why is their hands like that? Why is their skin like that? Like, and these babies are deformities. That is horrible. I see so many people's babies with deformities. It's like, I don't know. Sad though. I was watching these two guys. They were two gay guys on YouTube. I'm always watching, because I'm nosy. And if I can't have a life, I must watch other people who do. And they was expressing how it was difficult for them to come out and let the family know that they were gay. Now, one person said that to his mother. He's like, "Mom, I'm gay." He said, "She seemed to handle it pretty well." That means she already knew. She knew, honey. And it's weird because a lot of times you think you hiding and everybody knows. Everybody knows. And they be knowing and stuff. I never forget when I had the conversation when my mother was throwing me out. She's like, "If you want to be gay, you gotta get out of my house." So she was throwing me out. So I called my job up and I was like, "My mother's throwing me out, so I can't come to work." It was like, "Oh, okay, well, how much time you gonna need?" Take it. No, they said take as much time as you need. I said, "I'm getting thrown out." I was actually working in the bank. So I'm getting thrown out my apartment. But she's smart though. She made sure I paid all her bills first. And I mean I was paying one. Anyway, I was paying her $600 a month in a subsidy apartment that only costs $125. So here it is. She's getting $600 a month for apartment, $125, and plus her money. So she had her money plus my money. So she took and paid off her bills. But anyway, so she was throwing me out. And I called my father and I was like, "Well, since she mad, I might as well let you know too about me, you know, being gay at the time." So I called them out. And I told him, I said, "Listen," I told my father, I was like, "I'm gay." He was like, "Oh, please, who the hell didn't know that?" My father, my father is my father is straight from hell. He's like, "Oh, please, everybody knew you were gay. If they tell you they didn't know, they're a damn liar. The whole world know you gay." I was like, "Damn." But he was mean anyway. He was a felon. Like he's just a criminal minded person. That's why he kept me in the house. He didn't want nobody to know. He didn't want nobody to know I was his kid. Cause he was like the guy, the bully guy who starts stuff with other people that make people afraid. And then to have a kid like me, he was embarrassed. That's why he didn't want nobody to know I was actually I think they both was embarrassed of me because they didn't want nobody to know I was their kid. Because they was those people who made fun of people. So they both didn't want anybody. Me, so stupid. I didn't even know that's the reason why. But I realized that after I gotten older, why they never wanted nobody to see me. Why I spent so much time by myself. But when every time somebody saw me, it was like, "Damn, who is this?" So the reaction was like people were really positive, but I don't know what they were saying to them behind my back, but they definitely didn't want nobody to know I was their child, which is fine. It's the same way when I came out to my mom. She responded like she already knew exactly who they. See, the thing about it is, when you're a child, you do things in front of your parent that you don't even know what you're doing. You being yourself. And if you got a parent that don't like gay people, and here it is, you come walking in the room with your little shirt on your head, moving your hair with that shirt. She's like, "Oh my God, the curses are real. Don't make fun of people because you gotta make your child that way." But you as a kid, you didn't think about stuff like that. But then she used to say certain things, but she never said it directly, but indirectly. You know, it's like us being in a room and somebody be like, "One of y'all got a wig on." Throw it out there like that. "One of y'all got a wig on." And you're the only one with a wig on. So you know who they talking to. So subliminals. John, not for myself. When me and my family was living in an old apartment, I filled the entire apartment with exit spray. So What do you mean exes? The friends. You mean hacks? I don't know. I'm lost. You mean to try to keep spirits out? That's not quite gonna go that way. Hey, Wally, I'm trans. My family be oh, I accept you, but have they lips poked saying exactly, Wally. When I tell you, family, it's so weird because we all have the same story about family. Y'all ever notice that black families be like, you can't choose family. I can't stand. You ever notice how black families don't like their family? I know probably white families don't either, but I ain't white, so I wouldn't know. But I notice when it comes to black families, we be like, I can't stand them. And it be your own family. And you be like, I can't stand them. I believe that we are not spiritually connected. I believe I believe sometimes you're just born into a family and you feel no link to them, even though you may look like them or have DNA. The link is like so negative. Exit spray. Deodorant. X spray do okay. Well, what was that supposed to do, John? Like keep spirits away? That's the you mean X is like X spray. The thing about it doesn't quite work that way. It doesn't. But I get it. A lot of times when you don't understand something, you know, we try to make it do the best what we can. And the father, no, leave it. Exactly. You know what, Wally? Somebody was saying that to me. They was like, we had a conversation about this today, talking about some, well, the man is not in the house. The whole government has set everything up to destroy black families. And to me, I don't go along with that. I don't believe that. Because I'm going to tell you something. If a man loves his family, ain't nothing you can do to stop him from being with his family. Either he gonna sneak, he gonna find a way to be with his wife or his girlfriend. When a man wants something, he gonna find a way to be with his family. Ain't no government, ain't nobody gonna stop him when he wants his family. Now, if he could just leave his family behind, child, please. Uh-uh. It happened to me the same way on my whole bereavement. Mm. Yeah, I know you still going. I'm over it. I just didn't know with me. I just didn't know that my mother was making this whole. She created this whole tour and it destroying me. I'm like, well, damn. Here it is. I'm praying for generation curse. You know, people like you got a curse in your family. You know, pray to generation. Child, what generation? This right here with my own generation. I was like, you the one? Oh hell no. Some black people always use the amen, chosen. Where is the lie? And excuse, and you speak on it, chosen, and don't have too much. They don't care. It was this white man on TikTok. When I tell you, he read the mess out of me. He said, "You men will chase these girls, and you will tell them you want to be with them, give you a chance." When I tell you, he was speaking out my, he said, "You tell these girls you want to be with them, then all of a sudden, she finally start believing. Then she gives it up to you, and then you go on." He said, "How do y'all keep blaming these women for being so toxic when y'all keep doing stuff to them?" He said, "Y'all don't even want to say what you did. All y'all want to say is how they acting. All these girls want is money because that's all you seem to want to do is hurt them, so they might also get paid for their time because you hurting them." And the thing is, like, you're unapologetic about hurting somebody, but when you hurt a man's feeling, honey, it's devastating. If these like Future the rapper, if women ever did Future the way he's done women, baby, he would be devastated. He would be devastated. But women, I'm not speaking for all, but a lot of them, I don't know. I guess a lot of them been beat down so mentally that they seem to lost their way. You lost your way. And then you got the parents abuse, the mother abuse. And the one thing about a daughter and her mother, Two women can't live in the same house. I watch women tell me all the time, I try to do everything for my mother. My mother act like she compete with me. My mother act like she hate me. That's how I felt with mom. I'm like, yo, why my mother act like she hate me? My mother, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. And then after a certain amount of abuse, you just go crazy. It's hard for us to get things we need, like more work done, just to please ourselves. Like, which times when we need to say, yeah, good luck with that, Wally. That's a job within itself. You let me know how to work for you, because, girl, it's not enough aspirins in the world. You just better take you some aspirin before you start. Because when I tell you you're going to be backstabbed, betrayed, baby, the same ones you trying to help will be the same ones coming for you. Here's Azor, Azar. Hey, baby, coming in with you. I was cold one night. Lit a roll of toilet paper on fire and sprayed it with X-spray, which filled the room with smoke. Not my best night. Well, why would you set something on fire like toilet paper, John? John, you know better than that. Pass on that hurt to the exactly chosen. Our community, we have young broken kids having children and growing up. But see, this is the thing about it. Do y'all ever wonder why we care about what other people think? Y'all know it started at the root, right? Do y'all understand why we care about what other people think and we don't care about what we think? We go through our whole life caring about what other people think about us. What they're going to say about me. What they got to say. Why do we do that? Who taught us that? Who taught us that? We care about other people's opinion. Hey, Shell Mel Leon. There you go. Azar, exactly. You better speak on the parents. They did this to us. They did this to us. We have to care about what other people think about ourselves. Then when we go outside and represent ourselves, oh, you want to be different. You're not trying to be. I am different, like you different. And it's weird because if you're really different, you don't feel different. You just always got people pointing you out that you're different. Like I feel like this. I mind my business. I put my pants on one leg at a time like you do. But why my presence bother you so bad? Everything I'm doing, you could do it. But why is I'm bothering you? And that's the thing about it. It's like, why do I bother you? It was cool. I didn't know something that would happen. John, come on now. You talking about setting something on fire? Wait, let me read it again. It was cool one night. It was a roll of toilet paper on fire and sprayed it with the exorcism. Well, how did toilet paper get on fire, John? I mean, I know we go to the bathroom and blow it out, but clearly you must have really blew it out, literally. It's not funny. Child, you must got a butthole that can start toilet paper on. Can't let me stop. Child, you better stay atop, honey, because anybody going through your booty hole, their house gonna be on fire. I mean, not their house. You're gonna burn the condom. The condom gonna melt. Let me stop. I used to really care about what others say about me until I started looking in my life different. I used my dead friends and family members as example. Like, exactly, chosen. Exactly. I love God, but when the word trans be spoken on by father or mother, they want to throw in your face like God don't love you. Should God should do this. But just what you say, Wally. This what you say when they say God don't love you. This what you say to them. This how you crack your face. Tell them, say, When they say God don't love you because you're gay, God don't love you because you tell your straight people this. Tell them, say, yeah, I want to be like you. I want to go to God who sent his son named Jesus here, and I want to kill him. And I want to kill him and crucify him, and I want to tell the world that he died for me. I want to create the lie that he died. No, he didn't die for me. You murdered him. Now, how do you die when you're being dragged and crucified and nailed to a cross? That's what your people did, you straight people. You killed him. You murdered him. And now y'all sing a song, oh, he died for me. He didn't die. You murdered him. That's what you straight people did. You killed him. And then you go, oh, Lord, you're not giving me a blessing. Let me tell you something. You killed my kid, and then you tell me to bless you, child. Like, I would sit there with you like that. Wait for you to go to the next subject. I wouldn't give you nothing. Why do God hate us? You killed my kid and you asked him, child. Please make it make sense. He sent his only begotten son down, child. He didn't send his son down here to get murdered. Y'all killed him. And then y'all make songs about, he died to set me free. He died to set you free. Ain't that up? He died to set you free. Now, please explain to me, you got to be dragged and whooped, and you carrying a cross and you falling down. How's you dying? Please explain it to me like a little kid how you died. You're being butchered. You're being crucified. And then you're going to hang me on a tree. And then you're going to sing songs as if I had a choice. And child, hit them with that. Watch what they say. Watch what they say. Oh, well. Watch they ain't got nothing to say. So how do you go to God and ask him to help you when you murdered his son? They ain't got nothing to say then. Why did they murder him? Because he was different. Why? They ain't got nothing to say. They can't answer it. So this is what y'all straight people did. So this is example. Child, please. Crack their face. Because they ain't going to have an answer. I've cracked many church people's face. Because the one thing people don't want you to do is hit them with their own Bible. When you hit them with their own Bible, they're like, oh, well, you know what, Solomon, child, please, get away from me. We talking about the Almighty. We ain't talking about the rest. We talking about that one. Tell me why. Well, if you want to say Adam and Eve, so if Adam and Eve was the first, allegedly, people on earth, then we all must believe in incest. Because how do we all come here? How all these races getting it? So the brothers and sisters have to be having sex with each other. Child, please make it make sense. Oh, the tree of life. Child, please, I'm done. Everybody has their own words. I gain confidence in transition. I don't even care. Cause me neither, chosen. I'm over it. But I'm gonna take that back, chosen, because I do have good days and bad days. Raven falls down more than most. Kenyatta just say, we were created in his image. Very much true. He did not die for our sins. He was murdered. Thank you, chosen. Murdered. Call a thing a thing. When y'all hate that everybody keeps saying that you just died and you know you was butchered, murdered, child, please. And then they got pictures of you hanging on a cross. Well, and here it is. The last time I checked, only black people hung on crosses. But I ain't gonna go there. That's another story. And a cross is nothing but like a tree. So true about the incest part. I was thinking about this a few days. Exactly. So we all must believe in incest. And then they go into the Bible and they change it around. Child, they done changed that Bible around so many times, child. Thank you, Raven. Is they use the Bible to change the people. They do not realize we're religious. The thing about with straight people, they can't even get their life together. They are so screwed up. They so busy looking at other people's backyard, they can't even fix their own backyard. You got Husbands killing wives. You got wives killing husbands. You got mothers having abortions, killing babies. And if you don't help me raise this baby, I'm going to kill it. You got husbands taking babies because he's mad at the mother and baby mama, taking the baby, throwing the baby into. So this is what you're telling us to be like. So he takes the baby, throw the baby into the river, kill the baby. So this is what y'all. So this is what we. So this is the straight agenda. So this is what y'all telling us. So we supposed to just kill each other because that's all y'all do. That's what all y'all destroy lives. You can make a lot of money off destroying other person's life, and a person becomes on a high level platform to make money. Y'all go after and destroy. Y'all create blogs just to destroy another person, but don't want to get destroyed yourself. Look at Wendy Williams. She's going through it. She is going through it. She is going. Wendy Williams is going through it. Child, when they say you reap what you sow, baby, when I tell you all the stuff that's jumping on her right now, baby, she better go to church and repent to God and everything else, honey. Because, baby, ain't no liquor, ain't no drugs gonna help her. Them, them, them spirits and the stuff that she done put out there in that world, they are all over her. That's why she's going through it. And the thing about it, she can't see it. The spirits are all over her. They all everything she's done is coming eating her alive. She made fun of people, calling people gay. Her husband had a baby. She is going through it. And we just watching her. They said that's Auntie. Well, Auntie is going through it. There's been theories floating around like Jesus was trans and not drawing his people like angels. Child, who knows? I'm sure God's flamboyant, kind, sweet, generous. A lot of stuff a lot of stuff we've been told has been made from man in their own image of what they think. When you go to church, they be like, "What the Lord told me." The Lord ain't told you nothing, child. You told yourself that. Shut up. Um, let's see. Hampton, I'm so tired of Blue Wolf always coming for you. Let him come. I don't even care, Summer. It's okay, Summer. Let him come. He has to do it. Yeah. You know the reason why I don't get mad at him, Summer, for Blue Wolf coming for me? Because he's keeping me aware. He's keeping me aware of my enemies. That's why I don't get mad. I always look at it like this. He keeps me aware that I have enemies out there. So whenever I feel like I'm getting too comfortable, he's letting me know not to get too comfortable. Because sometimes you can get too comfortable. He's letting me know, no, you can't get too comfortable. I'm gonna keep reminding. The one he also helped promote my name without out knowing it, but he does. Because he sends people to me. And then when they find out about me, they join my channel. So I don't pay that no mind. Let me tell you something. God will use your enemy to make you get monetary value. Keep that in mind. God will use your enemy because they're gonna do more work than the people that in your corner will do. God will make that person help you, and they don't even know they're helping you. Trust and believe. Exactly because we're trans women and most often the women just have lines in and out, but all of us do exchange. I don't read none of that. What is in Matthews? Because I'm not reading the Bible. I'm not reading the Bible. Because that's written by man. I never saw a white man hand a Bible over to black people saying I love you as slaves. Child, please. If I'm about to free the slaves, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna give y'all a Bible that's gonna make y'all benefit. I'm gonna fix it and I'm gonna fix it the way I want. And I know you as a black person is so dumb, not all of us, is gonna believe it. Because the one thing black people known to do is betray each other because we've been known to betray each other. Tell me what it's about, because I'm not gonna read it. I don't believe in the Bible. One thing I always say to people is that the universe will always give you what you deserve in long run. Money. It do sometimes chosen, but sometimes it don't. I agree with you, but sometimes chosen. A lot of stuff happened to us. We don't deserve it. A lot of stuff happened to us. We don't deserve it. I don't know if we paying for past life stuff. I don't know. But I've seen some really bad stuff happen to some really good people. And then I watched some really, you know, I watched some really good people. I watched some really bad people prosper by hurting people. So thank you so much. Yeah, I don't pay him no mind. When he gets bored, a fan will always help you. Don't even know it. It's it's an old saying. God will use your enemy. God will use your enemy to help you. You never know. You never know. I don't know how we got in the church, but we just need to mosey on out of that. But mm-mm-mm. It's just a little too much for me. It's a little too much for me. Not in a way, not in that way. I mean, if you doing bad to others in long run. Yeah, but Chosen, how many times you done a lot of good things, Chosen? But I understand what you're saying. You're saying the bad stuff. But then, shouldn't karma come to you, Chosen, for all the good stuff you done? Like, shouldn't you be rewarded for that too? Only karma come for bad. Like, can't karma come for all the good stuff you done, Chosen? That you just seem like you've been overlooked. Don't you think it should be a fair, even ground? For me, yeah, I know what you mean with her, because she done a lot of mean stuff. She wanted to go to the top. I agree with you there. One thing I know, be you not. One thing I know, be you don't let the person make you. That's you, Wiley. But you're right, Chosen. You're right. I agree with you there. But I just believe that if karma is real, 100%, I think a lot of people who've done good things should be rewarded. But it's an old saying goes, and I hate to say it, but unfortunately it's true. That's why I be thinking we live in hell. Because they say, no good deed goes unpunished. No good deed goes unpunished. And I notice every time somebody try to do something good, they get punished. No good deed goes unpunished. So what part of that makes sense? And that's sad. That's very sad. All the good stuff I've done, when I tell you I have been betrayed, and I know a lot of y'all done help people, and people done backstab you. Y'all caught them this, and I know y'all been through it. It ain't just me. I know all y'all done been betrayed by people you trusted. People done robbed you, stole from you. I know y'all all have. Y'all done went through it. I know y'all been be hurt, sit there in shock because people you thought had your back didn't. I know y'all been betrayed because I listen to people's stories and stuff, and people had just been hurt. People thought people loved them and found that they didn't really love them. It's just crazy. But it's like, why though? That's my problem. Is I'm like, why? Like, why though? If I don't have nothing, why would you want to destroy me? But people gonna do what they want to do. People gonna do what they want to do, and that's how they are now. That's how they are. I help around with my grandma back in Jamaica. I was abused because I was feminine, and I was still nice and respectful then. Because you got a good spirit, Chosen. It's sad, but you even happen to suffering. Yeah, people will hurt you. A lot of us, I know they always say karma comes to collect and deal in full, but When is karma gonna pay out us? Exactly, Mac. That's how I feel. Ain't trying to die. Exactly. Where's my blessing? I be going through it, but it's hard to translate it into a song form. Yeah, but I'm sure you got the song. And I met a guy online who lives in another, and he helped me to move without wanting anything. Oh, okay. Hi, Johnson. Let me get my other eyes, cause let me see it. Let me see. Oh, what is that? Let me stop. I have so many people, but been back. Oh my God, you better speak on it, Wally. Baby, you better speak the Bible. Should I trust people through the? You better speak on it. That's how I feel, Wally. I tell anybody, give me 5 seconds. I'm going. You won. I'll leave. Hey, Gilbert. I'm so happy for him. He's like a father. Oh, that's a good thing. It's always good to meet. There are some good people in this world, chosen. All of y'all know that. There are good people. I mean, real good, genuine good people. We all know. We already know everybody's not bad. There's some really good people where you constantly trying to figure out what's their niche because they're really nice. Good to see you happy. Who me, John? I'm trying to get that child. I'm a work in progress. I'm still doing messed up stuff. My brain's still in here. I'm fighting. I'm fighting now. I'm still, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting my butt kicked. I'm still doing stuff that don't make sense. Um, I walked out the house today and I did something stupid. I should start documenting all the stupid stuff I'm doing. Um, Thank you, Miss Johnson. So did you. So I walked out to the house one day today, and I'm gonna ask you, what y'all think I did? What do y'all think I did when I walked out? What did I do that making me say what I'm saying? What did I do when I walked out the house today? Because my brain is not 100%. I have to monitor myself like a little kid. That's how mentally messed up I am. Yes, very good people. Sometimes the universe saying you guarding. Exactly, chosen. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's weird because when they show up, you really don't know how to perceive them. It's like you watching them because it doesn't make sense. Because your betrayal log sheet is so long that you're like, okay, what's up with you? Because you treat me too nice. Like, what is up with you? That's how I feel. I'm the same way. I put too much love and energy into relationship. Once you show me you're not a genuine person, I'm out. My energy. That's the thing about it, man. I want to be that way. I want to be the kind of person that when you show me who you are, I just split. I don't leave because I've been brought up that is not so bad. And that's the pattern I got from my mother. Because even though her abuse and the things she used to say to me was bad, when someone else says it, I already been conditioned that it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So I learned the hard way. You leaving, Kareem? Good night, sweetie. Have a good night. But I do believe in the holy and Raven. I have a beautiful story which leads me to. Okay, I'm here. Good night, Kareem. Job. I look like a hot mess. It's so funny. How can somebody grow up to look exactly like somebody else? Yeah, I do believe in the holy and Raven. I have a beautiful story which leads me. Tell me your story, Chosen. What made you transition? I went back and I started wearing the stuff that I like to wear. I like to wear sweat clothes. I have me a sweatshirt on. It's so funny because when I take my clothes off, they be like, damn, you skinny. But you be wearing them big old clothes. I do. Well, this wig ain't even pulled down. Develop a meaningful prayer life. Exactly, Johnson. Agreed. I pray all the time. I pray a lot. I go to sleep with YouTube on praying for me. Like I just need somebody praying over me all the time. Pray all the time. I pray all the time. I pray all the time. I just can't believe all these stores though that's done closed. Every time I walk out the house, it feels like somebody judged. Exactly. Well, I'm a good person, but seems if someone has to say, "Oh, why you look the way you do," I think to myself, "I look damn good and passable." People just gotta be that way, Wally. A relationship with the righteous God is the truth, love. I had I had prayer music in a few minutes ago. Did this one. But you know what I do? But see, this is the thing about it, Gilbert. This is why I love YouTube because of they got these things like prayer, like for like a on certain channels, like you put into like pray for a miracle, pray for a husband, and they will pray over you as you look as you, well, you ain't supposed to sleep, but you know me. I put my prayer video on, I went to sleep. But I know they're supposed to pray and pray with you. And they will pray with you. And if you sit there and pray with them through the video and stuff, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, whatever the prayer, and just pray with them. Hey YT, and pray with them. You have somebody praying with you. And just become like a what's it called? Like you going to the gym, just have them pray with you. So at night you say, I'm praying for a miracle, I'm praying for demons off me. Just hit prayer and just do that. And praying for me. They be praying over me. I done fell asleep though. But listen, you can pray over me, I'm sleeping. I want some weeks of meditation and prayer. And I cry to the universe and say, I feel like I'm a woman. I want to transition, but if you love me, please show me a sign. Child, I don't go, you going through it, chosen. I think you thinking more into it. Child, if you already that way, it's already there. You just haven't accepted who you are. You're looking for something in society form, but if you're already there, you're already there. Like you're trying to look into something when it's already there. You just don't see you're already there. It's just not something that you just go into. It's already there. If that makes sense. I said I do not choose these feelings. I want to feel your love. If you accept me, and what I'm doing is not see you having conflicted issues, chosen. You're dealing with society and you're dealing with yourself. You're dealing with what society telling you about yourself, and then you're dealing with yourself. Society destroys people. They will. They will. That's why I stay away from them. God is clean and natural and holy. Let us practice universe love for one another. Exactly, Johnson. Good luck with that. I seen too much. I stay away. I'm just And I agree, we could just get along. It's not that hard, but you already know there's always one. I don't chose to fit in, and I ain't trying to. I stand out. Talk about me like a dog. You talk about everybody else. I watch so many people making blogs on how people treat them like dirt. I hate to say this, but it made me feel good because I thought the world just hated me. Kind of find out the world just hate every damn body. I don't feel bad. It is nothing like thinking that the world just hates you. Then when you find out you got little kids talking about child, it's like They hate everybody. It's sad though, but what can you do? What is it? It's sad, but it is what it is. Because before, I just thought the world hated me. I did. I was like, everybody hates me, and. But then I started getting around people. Y'all ever get around people and they start telling your story, and it's their story, and they sound just like you, like everything you've been through, they going through it. You're like, well, damn, you ain't even a part of the LGBTQ, and your story is just like mine. Like you going through it. I mean, y'all ever notice that a lot of us, it's not even about an LGBTQ thing that all of us is catching, and their story, they be telling their story, and it be exactly like yours. You be listening to biological females saying the same thing. You like, well, damn. The light was so beautiful. It covered me, and it was the most powerful love I ever felt in my life. I woke up crying because I strongly love you. Of course, because it's instilled in you. Chosen one, I definitely understand what you're going through for me. I learned how to block out the haters. It's the same. It's differently. Good night, Miss Jordan. It's a process. It's a process. We're real people. Some days, some days we get there and some days we don't. I fall down more than most, you know. I'm not perfect. And I mess up more than anybody I know. I really do. And I'm not perfect. I I just hate the person that I'm trying to control that's in me. Like I hate this person in me. And this person in me is so angry, and I keep fighting this person. I keep holding this person, fighting them, holding because I don't know what this person is gonna do. Like I'm afraid of this person that I keep trying to hold. I went to the store today, and this guy looked at me, and I was like, out of the blue, like, why did you do that? Why? He looked. I said, when I came through, I was going. I didn't even know I was going to do that. I didn't even know I was going to do that. I just did it. And I kept thinking to myself, what the hell was that? Hey, Ava, how are you? Love you too, mama. Like I'm tired of trying to control this person. And it's difficult because I am so angry and I'm trying to get rid of the anger. I'm praying and and in my head, I'm getting my butt kicked. I'm getting stomped in the ground. I'm getting my butt kicked. And I'm fighting it. And I'm fighting him. And I'm fighting him. And I'm fighting him. And he fighting me back. He fight. And I'm like, oh my God. This can't be good. Try. I did. It's not working for me. I do it all. I pray. I pray. I cry. And try. It ain't working. It ain't working. I mean, I could pray, and some of y'all may can confess to this. Have you ever prayed and somebody said something to you and the prayer went right out the window? And you're like, well, what's up? Like you just got finished praying, but you're like, what's up? What you want to do? And remind you, you done fell out on the floor, cried, and somebody showed up and you just jumped straight into mode. You about ready to slam somebody into the wall. That suppressed anger is up. It's difficult. So what I do is I put earphones on and then I act like I put shades on and I look at the ground and walk. If I can't see you, you don't exist. Because I don't like the person that I am. I'm angry. I'm very angry. And I keep trying to grab, and I'm grabbing this person like this, like, stop it, stop it. I'm gonna be one of the people walking down the street talking to myself. Like, look at Raven. Like, this ain't nobody standing next to Raven. Raven just having a conversation. Child, I had to block people in my family. I said, if I don't block you, I'm gonna hurt you. When I tell you that woman who birthed me has made me release the beast. And I keep trying to fight this person inside of me. And this person is whooping my butt. Whooping my butt. One doing the bad stuff and the other one is like, exactly, chosen. Okay, you with me. Like, I could pray, I could go to church and praise God. Somebody say something to me, you'd have thought I'd never been to church. Child, I done jumped straight on you. I'm fighting. And that's another thing that I don't like about me, amongst the billions of them. I have to learn how to say words like, well, let me just read you. I don't feel like reading you. Like, I don't want to read you. I just want to let my hands do the talking. I don't want to read you. If you pull my wig off, that's even better because now you got nothing to grab. I don't care. So I sit in a room and I mind my business. And I find me a Mary Hartman. I find me a Mary Hartman wig. And I sit in the room as I go crazy. I try to live every day on a high frequency and vibration. But if my ancestors and spirits guide me directly to get together, it's a wrap. That's what I'm saying. See, y'all, my people, y'all get me. Like, I could pray and cry. I don't think people know that, well, they shouldn't have this. Everybody, I'm not nobody, but I don't think they know how angry I am. So I'm in the store and I went to go buy me some incense. And this guy comes to the store, he said, I know your tall ass play basketball. He said, I know your tall ass play basketball. And all I kept thinking is, I will weigh you out. And see, I think a lot of our actions or things we say has a lot to do with pain that we haven't divorced from our body. And even though we're trying to divorce this pain, when somebody do something else to us, it actually adds to the pain. We can't delete it if you keep adding something to it to make it build. I don't let any family see me on social media. I feel they are trying to read me like coming for me. Oh my God, Wally, me too. But I can't even say that. Because when I tell you, I've been so much backstabbed, child. I've gotten backstabbed so much, Wally, probably like you, that it becomes a point where you don't even wonder no more. You just go, well, who's next? You just be waiting for them to show up. You got to the point where you're so immune to it. It's like, okay, here we go. Now, how do you handle it is a different thing. Because I got this one cousin, trust and believe, we going to be crack-a-lacking. I don't want to see him, though, but I do want to see him. Hey, Joni, have you had many transphobic experiences? Not me at all. That's the thing about me. I really don't. I mean, I just think with me, it's like everybody. And see, this is the thing about us being two-spirit women. We think it just happens to us. It happens to everybody. We just thinking it's us. People mess with everybody. Women, men, children. It's not just us. We feel like it's just us, but it's really not. You got little kids, you got grown adults, you got women, you got everybody. You have those days where people just want to stop with you. All you got to do is listen to people's stories online. It's not just us. We all getting it. But we feel like, oh, just because I'm different. But there's some people who are not like us that got the same story we got. They're having a testimony and they ain't even like us. But their story is so lined up with us. Why is this person telling my story? And that's the thing about it. We just think it's all everybody. It's crazy now. Unfortunately, it shouldn't be that way, but I don't get that. I've had men to chase after me to try to talk to me. I have men to try to get me. I have men to try to grab me. I've had men kiss me. I've had men do things to me that shouldn't. I mean, of course, I get cat calls. Sometimes I get called up my name. I probably get called up my name a lot, but that's not true because I thought that I'd be called up my name. So I was walking a few times. I didn't have my earphones on, and men be like, "Good morning, how you doing?" I wouldn't have heard that. I have men speak to me, "How you doing? Good morning, hey ma." They speak to me. I wouldn't have heard it because I had my earphones on, but I heard them, and then I'm being proven differently of what I thought. I'm being proven differently in my mind. All this stuff is taking place, and my reality is really not. So I have to retrain my way of thinking. And just because somebody looking at you, it's not always bad. And the reason why I say that is because how many times you look at somebody and be like, damn, they got on some nice clothes, or her hair look nice, or those niggas are fat. And to them, you looking at them like, that stuff is nice they got on. And they look at you like, oh, what you trying to do? You trying to start something? So now they feel like you trying to start with them. And all you think it is that you like they clothes or whatever they got on. But in their mind, you're targeting them. They feel like, oh, you must be trying to rob me. Because in our mind, we think bad before we think good. In order for that person to feel safe, you're like, yo, you look nice. Then they'll smile. Because now you gave them confidence that it's not confrontation, that you're actually giving a compliment. But a lot of times they turn around, they're like, is you trying to rob me? You trying to stop? And that's how we think, unfortunately. We're already triggered to think of something bad before. And all you got to do is think about how many times you looked at somebody and they had on something you really liked or was nice, or and they turned around looking at you. And they're thinking in their mind, you up to something. But you're not thinking of that. You're thinking, well, no, I'm looking, but we're not thinking, and we do it. We're human beings. We stare, we look, we're gonna look. If you see a female, she got on heels, she dressed to the nine, you're like, yo, look at her. Is she thinking, oh, I did chicken because I look good? She might be like, oh, I better watch this person out. She don't feel safe until you give her a compliment. Even though sometimes you may give her a compliment, she may be side-eyeing you still. Some cases, people just want to hang because we're different or as we're saying. But a lot of times they don't be thinking about what we are. A lot of times we the one who give them that information. They don't even be on the stuff we be on and just play like they really look good. They don't be on what we be. This is this is our mess. We create this whole, which I just said, we create this whole facade in our head and we make everybody thinking that. And that's not true. People really don't be featuring us like that in their mind. They be trying to get from point A to point B to point. They ain't even thinking the stuff we thinking. We're taking what we've been through, we take who we are, and we're placing on people that don't even know what the hell we talking about. They don't even know it. So when we start this, oh, well, I'm this, that's you. I've done stories on girls being murdered. They didn't even know that's what they was. They didn't even know that's what they was. They didn't know. In some cases they did, but a lot of times they didn't know. But in our mind, we're thinking they knew. They didn't. I'm not even little. So I first thing I'm thinking, oh well, They're gonna know about me, but I don't really care. Because my thing is this, is that in order to make me feel bad, you have to accept me. You have to accept me in this world and then take it away from me. But if you never accepted me, you can't make me feel bad because you have nothing to take away from me. Because all you've done for me is talk about me like a dog and rejected me. So how am I going to feel bad for rejecting me and talking about me? That's all you've done. That's why it feels uncomfortable when people accept you because it's not something you used to. And now you're watching their behavior. Unfortunately, that's what we go through. I became more paranoid after being trans in the supermarket for years. Yeah, but a lot of times we create this whole stuff in our head. Remember, trauma is real. Trauma is real, Joni. We bring stuff with us and people don't even be on our level. Right, Lena? We be doing this stuff. We do this. We create this whole thing in our head and we make everybody live by that stuff. And they ain't even on that like us. We doing it, but we don't know we're doing it because we're so traumatized on stuff we haven't divorced out of our system. We automatically thinking, uh-oh. And I'm one, and y'all know Raven falls down more than most. And when y'all don't know what that means, I mean Raven fucks up more than anybody in the world. So, and I know I do. I know I do. I'm far from perfect, but if you wanna see a person who fucks up, that would be me. I mess up a lot, but I do try to fix what I do wrong. I'm not successful all the time, and then if I meet a man that's narcissistic, I'm very much unsuccessful because I will get with him. I'll be back. Oh, ouch. That's the thing about it. We're real people. It's so funny because when I started my life, I thought I was gonna be married. I was gonna have a boyfriend. And it's weird because when when I started walking in my truth, as they call it, the thing is, this is the thing, like I had a conversation with somebody else. Do you think, and I want to hear y'all opinion on this, do you feel as though two-spirit women can turn a straight man gay? Do you think a two-spirit woman can turn a straight man gay? Even though gay means two men and not. But what I'm saying as far as sexual preference. But then again, you got women doing stuff in the bed. See, this is a mind frame that I had because I went from straight to gay to this way. So to me, I know the levels of it. It's levels of it. Now, when it comes to sexual things, do you feel okay? You say no. So tell me why you say no. So when you start doing things with the man, he's going to want to experiment. Men like to experiment. You know that. It's like they like to take the condom off. They like to experiment diseases. So when you get a man and he start wanting you to do more things that's more of um a top than a bottom, then all of a sudden he doesn't really want to um be the alpha male in the bed. He actually wants to be the submissive. Now remind you, he was alpha before, but the more he gets into it, the more you breaking down his levels of his straighthood. Y'all with me? So then he started experimenting and experimenting with his body. And he started doing more and more. So at some point, he wants you to be more of the aggressor and he's more submissive. Do you still see him as a straight man? Because there's some girls out. I mean, my thing is this: you like what you like. I could care less. But I know that there's some girls that hate Lily exactly, but you turned them out. And see, that's the thing about it. Do y'all know your beauty can turn a man out? Y'all do know that. You do recognize your power of a woman that you could turn a man out. You do recognize that. You do know your beauty can make him change. Yes. You do know your beauty can make him do things he wouldn't normally do. Gilbert. Yeah, you see what I'm saying, Gilbert? You do know your beauty can turn him. I've taken men and I've had men do things they were never done. And I turned them out. I turned them out. But I didn't want to keep doing it, but you could turn them out. I can't speak on that, Rick. Yeah, you could, but you could turn them out. And that's the thing about it. It's a different situation because I just want your feedback on it because I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just always things run through my mind. I, oh, oh. I had men that said they were straight and were attracted to me because of my family. Yeah, but they all are straight. To mess with you, they are straight. That's not what I'm saying. If a man messes with you, he's straight. He doesn't want a man. He wants a woman. However, I'm just saying that at some point, Okay. We have to also understand that cis women also peck the boys. Right. And I agree. I understand it. I understand it. But the difference is with pegging as a cis woman versus a two-spirit woman. Something comes out of that two-spirit woman that don't come out a dildo. So what a dildo could do and a two-spirit woman could do is two different things. So when he go down on that two-spirit woman, he can get all kinds of fluids in his mouth. When he goes down on that, that's a no. When he goes down on that cisgender woman, he gets nothing but plastic in his mouth, like he's Tupperware. But when he goes down that two-spirit woman, he getting DNA. He gets the miracle juice and piss water and everything else up in it. The thing is, it's the difference. It's kind of like eating chicken versus ramen noodle soup. If you want chicken soup and ramen noodles, like you either want chicken and ramen noodle soup. Now the chicken soup is just chicken soup, but you eat some chicken, it's just a whole chicken. So maybe that's gonna be a different flavor because you got the whole meat in your mouth. I know, bad example, but you understand what I'm saying? So even though a woman can do it, she pegs him. Because I know a guy I was dating before. He likes to get pegged and stuff like that. His wife pegged him. And he actually married her because she would peg him, and he felt bad about it. But then he wanted to date a girl like me, and then he wanted me to peg him. I didn't peg, and it's weird. And I'm not trying to body shame anybody, but I just think it's really awkward when a man is a certain weight and then he wants you to peg him, and you got all these curves and stuff, but he wants to be the woman in the bed. He wants to be the woman in the bed. His body represents a masculine form of structure of a king, but he wants to be a ladybug. Where Lily at? Because ladybugs are real. Ladybug, ladybug. I had men say I was too masculine in bed. Exactly. I'm a cis woman is deep. See, that's the thing about it, Gilbert. The thing about it is, how do he know you're masculine in bed? And why is it that you have to pick up what he's slacking? Because he's slacking. As far as intercourse, that can be a hit or miss. I'm a bottom though. And see, that's the thing about a whole, and I understand, okay, you're a bottom. But see, the thing about it with a man, I'm a cornball, I guess, because I know with a man, okay, let's say this whole, just for argument's sake, just imagine you got a man and he loves you and you loves him and y'all real close, mad close, and he says to you that he wants you to top him. What are you gonna do when he tell you to do that? Because he's curious. He's like, "Oh, mom, could you do that for me?" So when he asks you to top him, you as a two-spirit woman, he asks you to top him. You real close to him. You his best friend. He's your best friend. What are you gonna do then? Are you gonna tell him no? Because you know if you tell a man no, when one woman won't, another woman will. And if she walking around, if that other woman walking around with one of these, and he go to her and she stick that up inside of him, honey, he gone. And even though you had your that you wouldn't do it, but y'all got along. But then again, if you're gonna leave, you're gonna leave anyway. But I'm just saying, I have been saying, this is true, but these men who prefer cis and packing, then there are those two spirit and the real thing. Yeah, this is it's I just always question that. You know what my problem is? I guess because I don't want to date straight men. Like I really don't. Like I really don't want to date them. And the reason why I don't want to date a straight man is because I watch how they do biological female. I see how they do cis women. So why would I want a man like that? Like, why would I want that? I see how they treat women. Like, I don't want those. I don't want them. That's probably why I see how they do women. You knock them up. You give them a baby, and then you laugh, and then you leave them pregnant, and you don't even take it. Like, no, that's your seed inside of her, and you really don't. I mean, you really don't care that that's your baby. I don't want him. No. If you could do that to your own child, why the hell I want that man? And a lot of women are raising children by themselves, and the man lied to her to get her and left her with a baby. He ain't even calling, checking up on her. He only want to get child support. Come, I had a client that wanted a dildo and not the real thing, like a big long. I believe it, Cheyenne. I see it as if you have a man and he likes it up the butt. He's okay with that. Well, good for him. Child, the conversation needs to the conversation needs to have beforehand. But see, that's the thing about it. Whole people change their mind. So we'll say no if he leaves. Well, another one bites the dust. Okay. I ended up with a straight man, even though I was looking for a bi or pansexual one. Straight men bring too much mess. Amen. You ain't never lied, saying they bring a lot. They the only person. I'm not gonna say the only one, but they will bring stuff and start a fight and blame you for the fight, child. It's too many bisexual men. Amen. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied, so Ivana. I met men who said they was child, they got in that bed. Child. I am confused. I am confused. I seen so many down low men I'm even scared to walk down the street with. Child. I'm just like really, I don't know. Happened to me, baby father, never. I believe it, Gilbert. That's what I'm talking about. And the thing about it, Gilbert, they don't even care. I mean, for real, don't care. I mean, it's one thing to say, you know what, I don't care, because you're mad. But I mean, you really don't care. And then on top of that, you want me to take protection off and be with this person who don't care. So you can have a baby with a girl and you don't care about your kid. So you ain't gonna care about me either. You ain't gonna care about what you give me. That's crazy to me. No, I'm good. And it's weird because when I had a boyfriend back then when I was in Gablehood, I didn't always use protection. We didn't use protection all the time. Actually, I think we even stopped using it. We stopped using protection. But when I got Upalala, and oh my God. And it's weird because we was always together. So and when I got Upalala, when I got here, baby. Then I started listening to girls because I like to listen to the stories. Then I'm watching women online talk about how my husband gave her AIDS. Then I'm watching trans women talking about a man gave her AIDS. I was like, now what the hell is this? I'm all dumb. I'm all in because I'm listening. I become a student real fast. I was shut up and I'm listening and I'm like, well, damn. And then I'm like, I feel bad for them and stuff. And then all of a sudden I'm noticing that men, well, I think when I started getting my butt handed to me was I took the gay stuff and brought it into the straight men stuff. To me, they did the same things in bed, so it's kind of like hard to see the difference in them both. Because a gay man will fight with you against the world. A straight man will kill you for the world and leave you. Um, they have all this macho muscle but crumble called the fact. Exactly, saying just goes to show how many straight men get their violation and outside sources. Other men, they need men. Straight men need other men to give them confirmation. Please make it make sense. We live in a different world. They think we're part playtime when mommy's not around. Exactly, that's true. B. They be and hiding and spreading hate. It's true, Gilbert. And the thing is, They be the main one talking about they can't stand them gay people. Hey Roger, they be like they can't stand gay people, but you in their bed. That's how I was telling this girl. She's like, "Do you realize? Do you realize that you LGBTQ and it's nothing but this and that?" I said, "Well, who do you think is having sex with the LGBTQ girl? Do you honestly think? Do you honestly think the LGBT is having sex with just LGBT? Do you not think straight people is not in there? Do you not think? Do you ever heard of the word DL? And when I see DL, I mean there are a lot of DL women as well as men. We always talk about the men, but there are a lot of DL women. Since I've been on this side of the fence, I've never knew that women send pussy pitch. I've never seen so much pussy in my life till I became like this. I'm like, when did y'all start doing this? I'm always late. So I go to men, I'll be like, women see y'all pussy pictures. Like, yeah. What? I'll never hear this. I know men do it, but I ain't know what. I've seen so much cootie cat. I said, well, what the hell is this? I didn't ask to see your cootie cat. What the hell is this? Child, you're not in Kansas any longer, Dorothy. Thank you. Thank you. And video. I was like, give me 5 minutes. I promise you, you'll never see me again. I'm gone. I can't do it. Like every time I turn the corner, it's another page. I don't need no more pages. I want to close the book. Y'all just leave me out of it. I cannot deal with this. Now I understand why men do what they do. And then you send me pictures of you holding your titties and you picking your tongue. I'm like, yo, this female think I'm biological. No. She got her titties in her mouth. I'm like, yo, this don't do nothing for me. I don't even like when men do it, so let me see. And then they end up in a lesbian and gay marriage. Like, yeah, that's true. Snapchat, me that pussy. It's crazy though. Nope, I never knew this stuff happened. But I think since I started wearing my hair like a stud, because I'm into the locks and the braids. So since I wear my hair like a stud, a lot of females be thinking I'm with it. I know now I could pull a female, which is so hilarious to me. I could pull a female real quick now. I could pull a female fast as hell. I could pull a female. All I got to do is show some interest. And actually, a lot of females throw themselves at me. I'm like, oh my God. All I wanted was one man. And all I'm getting is. I think I probably would have been with a female if I didn't have the mother and the ex that I had. But I probably would have never been with a female if I wasn't trying to please my mother. If I wasn't trying to please my mother, I would have never been with a woman. I was trying so hard to make her happy and sell my soul so she could be happy. And I look like a damn fool now. I look like a fool now. And they want to enter our world, bring their society rules on. That's the thing about it. But see, we do the same thing. We bring society stuff in with us too, though. We do too. We may not recognize it at first, but we do the same thing. We're more alike than different. It's just sometimes we're not aware of the things we do. We do a lot of things. Cause when I was in Gablehood, I put all that stuff into the straight men. Everything I did being gay, I brought in being two spirit. When I did the same thing with one, I did to the other. And to them, they wasn't used to it. They didn't know what was going on. They was experimental. But see, what that's not what they said. In my mind, I'm thinking that we about to build, we about to grow. But in their mind, they're experimenting. They just want to see what it's like. So in my mind, I'm thinking one thing, because when I mess with a man being gay, he stayed forever. When I mess with a man being a two-spirit woman, he out. I mean, ghost. He don't give a. And I've never experienced that till I became a. And I mean, I even dealt with guys that was ugly as hell. I mean, look like he make gorilla cookies, take batter and make gorilla cookies with his face. And his self-esteem is so high that he felt as though he had to look down and be with me. I was like, bitch, you ugly. And your mama must be ugly because it made her ugly. Like, it's like, but he feels as though he is God. And when you come from neighborhood and you see all these pretty ass men, gorgeous and drop dead gorgeous, and now you got men that's ugly as hell that thinking they look better than you and every time, you're like, where's this part of the book? I didn't read this when I. Uh-uh. And I mean, they mouth be so disrespectful. I need you to massage something with your mouth. What? I was like, let me get out of here. Uh-uh. Nah, you can't talk to me like that. Nah, nah, nah. And the thing is, it's not like you won't do things with them. It's just their delivery is so negative. I feel like there should be levels of, when you get to certain levels, you can say what you want because y'all play with each other. When that level, y'all play. But when you don't even know me, nah. Mm-mm. When I started messing with, when I started really getting to, when I let me go back to Gablehood. When I was in Gablehood, probably ain't never left. I was with this one guy, and it's the first time I ever done it. And he was my first boy. Well, I guess I could call him boyfriend. I don't know. He was my first boyfriend, and I met him when I was trying out for this modeling gig. So I tried out for this modeling gig. I know I probably told the story 1,000 times. So I was trying out for this modeling gig, and it was in a hotel, and it was like this big thing. So I tried out for it, and this is me being gullible, unaware, don't know. I thought gay people look like what is gayborhood? That means when I was just gay. Gay. Not that's before where I'm at now. It's straight gay and then I guess I call it two spirits. Y'all call it transgender. I call it two spirits. I'm not calling myself no damn transgender. But I'm more of a spiritual thing. But that's the thing. I call it gayborhood because you meet the most prettiest men in the world. When you gay, you get the prettiest, the skin, the lips, the smell. Oh my God, drop dead gorgeous, outstanding, pretty, fine as fuck. When you become a two-spirit woman, honey, you find out every ugly ass man that walked the earth, where they all at. And I'm not saying all straight because there's some fine straight, but it ain't that many. It's very few. But their self-esteem is on 100 times over. You looking at this man ugly as fuck, but he treating you like dirt. And he's like, so it's different for me when I'm used to a fine men that look like magazine ready, and due to the fact he's he's gay, he kind of got that womanly nurturing, um, you know, that could, it's just different. Then when you meet a man in this sharp league, I wouldn't be surprised that child. Let's just say it's been a little difficult for me. I done tried to. I've never tried to kill a man in my life until I became an Oopala land. When I become an Oopala land, child. Many times I had took my car and ran the moat, child. I've never the abuse. It is out of this world. I I mean in neighborhood it wasn't like 100%, but it wasn't like this. I'm not saying neighborhood was like 100% perfect, but it wasn't like this. These straight men are straight from hell. I mean, and unapologetic straight from hell. I mean, for real, don't care about you. I mean, and will beat you up after cheating on you. I can't. You cheat on me, but you want to beat me up. Child. I never forget the guy who turned me out. He was my first. He broke me in. It took him a long time. He broke me in. It took him like a month to finally get him. And he turned me out. When I tell you he finally broke me in, he changed my whole identity. And when I tell you I was in love, I love this man so much I would cry. And baby, I met him for the holiday. So we was with me all the time. He was around me all the time. I know I'm skipping more of the story because I wasn't really out like that. But so he was with me all the time. We was together all the time as my first boyfriend. He's the confirmation. It's always this one guy that's your confirmation that makes you know that you actually is gay. Like he take you in that bed and he do stuff to you like, okay, I'm gay. 'Cause he did it. So we became close. I'm in love with him. Um, I'm going home. I feel air between my legs. I no longer felt before because he stayed on top of me. And I'm in love. Because, once a man turn you out, honey, he changed your whole way of thinking. And then he said he has to sit down and tell me something. And, Raven, I would definitely love to let you release some frustration on me. Oh my God. So, at this point, he sat me down and he said to me in the living room, he said, babe, I want to talk to you. So we sit in the living room and he says, I have something I got to tell you. And I'm like, what? What? Now I knew he had a kid. Or did he tell me? Because I'm going back now. Did he tell me he had it? I think he told me. I don't even know what he told me, but he had a son. And he sent me in the living room of his friend's house that he was staying with. These were all straight. All these guys look straight. None of these guys were gay looking. They were all gay. I've never seen them like that in my life. I never saw a bunch of hardcore dudes that were gay. This is new for me. When I thought of gay, I thought he had on lavender and peach and orange and greasing their hair gels and lip gloss. That's what I thought gay was. I never knew gay could look straight. I mean, these dudes were dudes. Like you would think, like, okay, they about to jump me. These dudes, like, I didn't know these type of dudes exist. So he even looked, so he sent me down the living room. Oh yes, they do. They exist. I learned the hard way. I'm trial and error. I'm definitely trial and error. So we sit down in the living room. Well, he set me down in this not the living room, but this is like the floor area. He said, "You're gonna get mad at me." I was like, "What is it?" He said to me, "I have to go home." I said, well, "I thought you lived here." He was like, "No, I have to go home." He said, "My wife is about to have a baby." I said, "A what?" He said, "My wife is about to have the baby." I said, "You got a wife and you have to have a baby?" I said, "We've been seeing each other for 6 months. You didn't let me. You didn't just say." By the way, he said, "I didn't tell you because I know if I told you, you wouldn't be with me." Science proved gay men have arched eyebrows. Oh yes, and that's a whole book right there. And I didn't let my mother know. He was my first, and he was straight from holy hell. When now remind you, this is the thing about it. Now remind you, he just dropped that on me. He turned that whole thing around and made himself a victim, and I was a perpetrator. He turned it all around. He said, "Well, you're going to be with me anyway, and if you don't be with me, I'll tell your mother about you." Oh, he started blackmailing me. Oh, he was just going. And I remind you, he didn't even care what he said to me. All he saw was the fact that I'm going. I had no choice. He wasn't breaking up with me, so I was either going to have to deal with it, baby. So I was like, no. So that's when he started hitting me, like start punching me and stuff. He started trying to beat on me to make me listen to him. And I would never fight him back only because I knew if I hit him back, I would lose him. So I understand how when women are in abusive relationships, like they don't fight back because you're afraid of losing. It's a sick mind way of thinking. But I stayed in a relationship because I knew if I ever fought him back, I was going to lose him. And I was in love with him. I was so in love with him that losing his love was losing me, if that makes sense. I had to stop seeing this one guy. The moment I found out he has kid, said abuse is wrong, I would give him $40 and say, "Get your nails done. You chill the fuck out." Mm, that's the thing about it. This guy was it's a madman, but I seen him online. He doesn't know it's me though. But we went through holy hell. I never forget that. And he was straight, man. Do he feel bad what he did to me? Absolutely not. But the thing about him, I could honestly say, and with him, we we wasn't even using protection at that time. We didn't use protection. He could have gave me something. I thank God that I didn't get anything from these men. But I wasn't loose. I wasn't loose though. I was like a kind of person stayed in the look. I was the kind of person stay in the house. Not much has changed if you notice. So I stayed to myself. I stayed to myself. But he could have gave me the disease. He could have gave me AIDS. He could have gave me everything. I was so I was so overwhelmed. He was my first boyfriend. So I feel bad for the people who first got their first boyfriend. Their boyfriend gave them disease. Because I know some people had their first time sexual experience and they gave him a disease, but he didn't. And it's weird though. It's weird. And I loved him so much. He would slap me. He would hit me in front of his friends. I would never hit him back. So one night, we got into a really bad argument because he got to the point where he started to pick up dudes. So he gonna start dating dudes in front of me. I'm like, how you gonna hit on another guy and I'm right here? He got to the point where he felt comfortable. He always slapped me in my face. So then one night we went to the club and he had my mother's car. He asked my mother could he take a car. She didn't even know what he was because he was just that way. So we went to this club in New York and I watched him get guys' numbers. I'm like, yo, you done turned me out. You done and you getting other dudes. And it's weird because when I was in a club, it's the first time I ever saw two men kiss. I never saw men kiss before. I thought it was the most disgustingest thing ever. I almost thought I was gonna throw up. I thought it was disgusting. And remind you, I had a full blown boyfriend. But me seeing another person doing what I was doing, I thought it was disgusting. I was like, oh, I gotta throw up. This is nasty. And it's weird how I didn't find a problem doing when I was doing it. When I saw other people doing it, I found disgusting because I wasn't really 100% invested in what I was doing. Yes, my ex was like that. Bring women to his room and some men to deep. Right. Gilbert is so different. So I think, yeah, like I said, early pay time. They don't exactly be. The thing is like but see the thing with me is like I was gullible. When I tell y'all gullible, like there should be a picture of me called dumb as hell. And when I tell you gullible, I was dumb. Then and maybe I still is still dumb. When I tell you you could get over on me, I just didn't think that way. And they say whatever don't kill you make you stronger. When it came to another person, I didn't know I didn't know people plotted on people like that. I didn't know people like you'll make a date just to hurt me. I just never knew. I'd be so happy that somebody gonna give me a chance because I was by myself, and I was so happy to have a friend. I didn't know you was making a date just to hurt me, and I was so dumb to everything. And whatever I didn't want to see, I didn't see it. You being a con, you always get exactly. And when I tell you my butt was handed to me, Gilbert, a lot. And remind you, I had a mother who was mentally abusive to me. So anybody else who said anything, it didn't bother me because I was just brought up on that. So that's why I stayed. While most people like, I'm out of here, I would stay because it wasn't that bad. Because my mother and father already abused me. So anybody else that comes along, it's not like, oh, I can't believe you're doing this to me. I'm already set this way. So I already know how to deal with abuse. I ignore it. So you can abuse me, you can hit me, you can beat me. I had a friend of mine take my hair and set me on fire. My friend set my hair on fire. You would think I would start, I would have fought him. I didn't fight him because I respected stuff like that. I've got to a point where people hurt me and I just wrote it off. I was so used to it. But that's why I understand why sometimes people are like, I don't know why they stay. Because you're used to it. It's not that bad. The only time you're not used to it is if you never had it before. I'm not saying all across the book, because some people, everybody's different. But for me, I stayed. And the reason why we broke up because I watched him be with somebody else and I was upset. And I said, I'm going home. He said, no, you're not. You staying here in the club. I said, I'm going home. He said, no, you're not. He slapped me, and that was the last time he slapped me. And I beat the shit out of him. I beat the shit out of him so bad that the cops came. And then after I beat his ass, I felt bad. I felt bad because at that point, I knew I lost him. And this is so stupid. This is so sad about it. All I kept thinking it was is that I lost him because I hit him back. I didn't think about all the stuff he did, the baby mama, all this. All I kept thinking was, oh, and another thing, he also had a boyfriend where he lived at. So his boyfriend and his baby mama. So his boyfriend was calling my phone that he told me was his cousin, but it was his boyfriend. Baby. So we fought. And the reason why, and then after that, me like a dum dum, I told him, I said, well, hopefully you'll forgive me. And he said, listen, this is the funny part. He said, I would never be with anybody who put their hands on me. So that's how we broke up. He said, I would never be with anybody who put their hands on me. So he left me alone. And baby, I'm sorry. It's just been weird though. Yeah. I was when I tell you gullible, I'm telling y'all, I was the Raven that's here is not the Raven from there. Trust me, it's not. This Raven, that Raven, that Raven wanna love. That Raven, even though I may sound, I still help people, even though I may not want to, but I do. Regardless of what I say, I'll help people like us, like me. We'll say after we've been used, be like, you know what? I'm never helping nobody again. We're gonna help them again. We just mad because somebody come across us and we done help them, not even recognize it. It's just a force of nature. Anyway, I told them I ain't never helping nobody again. I done helped so many people. That's why I don't even say nothing. Cause people come to me be like, I'm hurting. You gotta help them. It may be $1, maybe $3, but it still helps. Cause you say you wasn't helping nobody. But when you got a good heart, you're gonna help people regardless of whether you want to or not. It's just in your nature. God just got you aligned that way. You may feel bad, but you're gonna help. You may not want to, but in the end, you're gonna forget that you said you weren't gonna help you to help somebody in. You just a good natured person. Unfortunately, you get hurt the most because people just act like they ain't did nothing to you. Exactly, Gilbert. I stay alone. I've been there, oof, with guns too much. Yeah, I'm sorry you went through that, Gilbert. It's crazy, though. It's crazy. But the weird thing about it is, the thing about it is, when I got Upalala, the oral sex. That's the thing about me. I would never go down on a man. Never. That was against my thing. I don't do that. I would never go down on a man because I'm always afraid of getting the. I was so afraid of getting the disease. 26. Thank you, Roger. But the thing is, like, now it's like when you've been. This is what I was saying. Where's Miss Hope? This is the thing I'm trying to say. When you start being in something so long, you start changing. Even though you set things one way, when you be in it long enough, you start transitioning over. Then you meet a man that you really like. You start doing more stuff with him that you wouldn't normally do. Then you start going down sucking his pee bug. You change. Like I learned to suck pee bugs. But I used to wouldn't do it. But as you start, once you've been with a certain type of men and they start breaking you down, you start you start losing. Not saying it's a bad thing, but I just never really thought about it. You just start really losing it and you start changing. Now, people have complained I'm the worst when it comes to that, but it is what it is. You cut your losses. But the thing is, like, as you've gotten older, you start changing. I won't eat pea bugs either. I mean, to me, Lily, the thing about it, I don't know. It's not, I don't know if you can eat a pea bug. I mean, you can swallow one, but you can't swallow. Anyway, so the thing is, like, now that I've been mentally abused and stuff like I'm over it. It don't even matter to me now. But I still act funny. Like I'm not 100% like I'm jumping. I still act funny. I'm very funny acting. I'm really AC doocy. I'm frickle. That's me. I'm frickle as fuck. Now I meet a man, he fine as everything. I ain't doing that. I meet men, I ain't doing it. And then some men I'll be like, okay, but some men I'm not doing it. And if anything is coming out your people, I met some really cute guys. I was like, this stuff coming out your ding ding. Oh, that's pre-cum. Then you need to get your mama because I ain't touching it. This like, well, Raven, why don't you do that? I said, why don't you do it? But this is because I mean, when I was in neighborhood, I never did that. When I became an ukulele, men be wanting to do that. But I'll do it. But I'll do it. Now I'll do it. But if it's something coming out, because I'm always gonna wipe it. This is me. I'm gonna wipe it. If something is in my hand, I'm done. But if I'm going down, if I'm in between your legs, it's because something is in my pocket. Oh no, no, honey. I miss pay per ride. No. If something's in my mouth because you can call me a hoe you want, but you be damned if you gonna call. No, you got to give me some money. You got to give me some money. You can call. You got. Mm, 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 mm. Now, I'm not the best at it, obviously, but you know what they say: when you don't like doing something, you do it the best. You got to give me some money. You got to give me some money, and it's just weird though. It's weird. But it's always exactly. It's always a man that'll take you there. Some men you don't mind, but a lot of men I don't do it. I act funny though. I think now, I think I'm I think now I'm the worst in bed. I think I'm the worst in bed because I got too many rules. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it. Now I could do it, but I ain't doing it. Just like dude that came over to see me, cute guy, real cute, 23 years old, fine as I was like, I mean, fine. Fine. He kissed me, had soft lips, but I ain't do nothing. I don't know what he looked like. I don't know how big it is. I ain't see him naked. No. He didn't see me naked. No. I kissed him. I was kind of embarrassed. I shouldn't. He kept asking, what's my problem? I said, because you're younger than me. Kissing these young boys. He said, I'm a grown ass man. I always sound so cute when they say that. It always remind me of little kids. They be like, I'm not a baby. You like, no, you're not. You know, sure. He was cute though. I could have got him. Like if I wanted him, I ain't chasing no man, child, please. I got too many other ones. Swallowing is something. Wait a minute. Swallowing is something I am getting very. Swallowing what? Mothers live, yes. Swallowing what? I ain't swallowing nothing come out nobody pee bug. Hell no. No. If I wipe around that ding ding and that ding ding got some pre something, no. Because first of all, I have a disease complex. I'm always thinking everybody's sick. And unfortunately I'm gonna die from a stroke or a heart attack, but I'll probably murdered. But I'm always scared. I'm always scared that dick is loaded. I'm always thinking, I was like, I met this fine ass Indian man. He tall as fuck, fine as shit. He's like, why you never go down on me? I said, bitch, why you don't go down on me? Fuck out of here. Shit's disgusting. Mm, mm-mm. It is nothing like it's nothing like going down on the meat and the shit is like dry. If you go down, it's still dry. It's like, okay, this is cool. This is dry meat. Like I can suck this shit all day because it's dry. But baby, let something come out. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. Me no speaking English. Au revoir. Guys be like, I wash it off. Wash it off. They don't got a damn thing to do with it. Stuff that's coming out of here. No, ho. There's a leak in this old building. There's a leak in. No, I'm not putting that shit in my mouth. No, ho. Go get your mama. She want. No, ho. Not putting that in my mouth. No. What's wrong with you? No, what's wrong with you? Shit, let's 69. Absolutely not. That's embarrassing. Get on the dish. Right. Child, please. God be like, you in a 69? No, ho. This ain't no Pornhub. Fuck out of here. No. Ooh, baby, you got too many hang-ups. Think it out. Go home. E.T. Go home. No. No. I'm watching girls taking pictures, got full-blown eggs. No, ho. No. It's okay. No. These guys be, y'all be sucking all the disease out their dicks. No. I don't know if he just took it out of somebody else. Mm-mm. 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 And then most time you mess with these men, they all got girlfriends. How do you have a girl? God forbid. Oof. These women been being danger. These men out here dipping and doing it. And the funny thing, when these men get around the cis women, they all masculine. Oh, that whole, when I tell you that whole personality changes, he done walked out the door like this on you, and he around, yo, what's up, mom? Hold on. I'm like, what? Who is this? Who is this? This is who I want in the bed. Who is this? Like I want Batman. Why am I getting Catwoman? Which one is this one? And the thing that gets me with women, which I think is so stupid, women are so stupid on this, not everything. So when a woman sees that her man is with another woman, she attacks the woman. You don't think, let me attack the man? You don't think he went out to get her? You don't think the same thing he told you, he told. So why would you attack her? Why would you whoop his ass? Well, I don't want to, but but then again, if he got that pipe good, if he's slinging that pipe good, you just don't want to lose it. Because if he good in bed, honey. But then again, I could say what I want, but then again, look at me. I stick around. I stuck around. But I just feel like a breaking point. But I wouldn't fight her. I'd be swinging on him. I have a question about my bad experience with the Milwaukee girl. I just want to know, what do I do? What happened? What happened, Memphis now? You still linger around? Child, with Memphis, you like a fart. You just don't want to go away. Unfortunately, I had not given the shaft with the mouth. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Fortunately, I had not given the shaft with the mouth, sis. So you mean, so you mean, wait, I have not given? So you talking about you haven't had sex back there yet? So ain't nobody been in your yams? Ain't nobody got your cakes? Who? She said can't collate. Me neither. Ain't nobody been in your cakes? Oh, you mean eat booty? Child, I wish some man would push my face in his butt to my eat it. I swear I would bite it off. Child, he'd be the only one that never have to worry about poo-poo again. I would bite it off and spit it in the toilet. I wish some man would push my face in his butt. Child, please. I just had sex yesterday. Oh, excuse me. Well, I hope it was good. Did he make you roar like tongue? Did he make you roar like? You can always tell a man it's good when you get your little food stamps card and want to swipe it. You want me to give you some chicken and some turkey? Get your little food, get your little welfare card and swipe the thing. Got a little lunch meats, a little cheese and cakes and shit. That's when he good in bed, huh? Child, he got you up there fix some lunch meat with cheese and a little soda and canned goods. Swipe your little family card. Oof. I've had a man. I've How many men that was really good? Let me see. That's one, two men. 2 men I could think of that was good in bed. I mean, good, good. Two. Then again, but two. The other ones are just mediocre. Two. And it's when I say good in bed, baby. Oh, I'm so glad they didn't stick with me because I knew I would have spoiled the hell out of them. Child. They was fun. Matter of fact, they both was light skinned too. Now I think one had freckles and one was light skinned. One was young, but they had pretty skin. They both had pretty skin. But they were both light skinned. Let me think of a dark skinned man. How many dark skin men I've been with? No. It's a long Rolodex. Dark skin men. No. 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 Two men. They both light skinned. They both young too. They both ain't shit. But hey, they somebody else's problem. I don't want my booty being played with. Okay, that's fine. Don't let them play with your booty then. You wouldn't have to worry about me because I wouldn't want to play your booty. You ain't got to worry. Mm-mm. No, no, no. Once upon a time, though, when I first got to this side of the fence and I realized I had to date straight men, I went for war. I told y'all this story before. When I first got over here and I realized that these men were straight, because I thought they were gay, but I realized they're straight, I went for war. I went for war. Raven is used to jump on FaceTime naked every morning. Raven, she used to jump. Oh, Raven, she used to jump on FaceTime naked every morning. Oh, okay. You do know that there's more girls in the world, right, Memphis? You do know she's not the last girl in the world, right? She must be beautiful. She got you sprung. There's some really beautiful women in the world. There's a lot of them. Some of them are outstandingly beautiful. Don't keep focusing down one hole. You be looking down another one. It was okay, not too bad. I would have liked it to last longer. Oh, so you want him to dig you all out when you was walking funny, that you got the shake in your leg. Matter of fact, it was another person. That's three light skinned men. Damn, three light skin. Damn, another one, four light skins. Let me stop. No, three light skin. Matter of fact, they all light skin. Damn. Where my dark skinned brothers at? Now that I'm thinking about it. Did I get any dark skinned men that's good in the band? Because I love a dark skinned man. Let me think about it. Most dark skinned men I was with was bottoms. Oh yeah, this one dark skinned man. Yeah. Well, him and I is not speaking no more. Him and I was really cool, but he's an asshole. He's actually one of the ones I was talking to who went and got married on me. It was okay. But he wasn't like the light skinned. The light skinned ones be doing the most. I need a black man now. I need a dark skinned black man. A real black man. But then again, I'll go for skin. Let me think about a white man. How many white men have been? None. What white man turned me out? None. Absolutely none. Not one I could think of. Not one white man ever turned me out. No. Not. And it's sad, not even black men. Just the light skinned ones. I'm surprised. Most no. Oh yeah, I do. I like a man with stamina who can just make me submit to him. Okay. Okay. See, that's different for me, Hope. I don't like no man on top of me that long. I don't want a man on top of me because after a while, see, when men get on top of me, they don't want to get off. And I have to turn the turkey time. When they go ding, you got to get off me because I'm a thinker. I'm always thinking. Mm-mm. But but see, you young, so you probably like it long and everything. Like, mm-mm. No, I don't like you on that long because maybe on top of me and water be falling off of me and stuff. It becomes no. You dripping all of my wig. You sweating, and he don't want to get off me. He just going too much. He's just everywhere. I'm done. No. It's so funny because I wanted a man. I don't even want a man no more. All I want to do is get my life together and move forward. I don't even want a man. I don't. When I want to go out to eat, I go out to eat. When I want to, they be coming up to me though. Lord knows, and act like I don't see them. It's this fine guy, and I seen him. And the weird thing is, I saw him on a gay. I seen him on a gay app, and I see him around my area, right? But I didn't know it was him. So, so gotta look. So I see him in the store. I was in a dollar store. So I was in a dollar store, and I saw this light skinned man. I was like, damn, he fine. But you know how you low key look at somebody, you trying to, you cleanse away, and you pay no mind. So I'm looking at him low key, and it's with this other guy. And maybe my gay always going on. I don't even know. But all it was cute. So I'm watching him. He's with this guy and stuff. That guy hit me up on a gay site. He lives actually 2 blocks from my house. He lives 2 blocks from my house. He was like, I always wanted to be with you, which makes me think he's seen me in the area. But I don't know. We never met though. We didn't meet in person. I never met him. I think he was doing other things, if you know what I mean. But see, you young hope, so see, I'm over it. If it's just the same position, then no. Men who do that usually don't last long. I could be wrong. I don't. But see, you young hope. I don't like a bunch of positions in the bed. Like I don't. I'm the worst in the bed. I'm the. Oh my God. What? I'm the worst. I'm like, oh, we changing. Oh my God, we do. So we doing this, but I'm like, are we? Oh, come on. They be like, oh, you're annoying. I'm the worst in bed. You know why I'm the worst? Because I'm not spiritually connected to the person. If I'm not spiritually connected to you, I'm the worst in bed because I'm complaining. I need to be spiritually connected to you. That if I feel like something's about to come from this, that we're about to build and grow, then I'm all with everything. But I feel like I'm nothing. I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that. Love making is exactly what I honestly prefer. Yeah, I want to make love too, but child, I want to be a hoe, but I'm a hoe with feelings. And you can't be a hoe with feelings. I wish I could just be a hoe and just have sex with people and just don't care. But I could fake it. But I know my heart when they leave, my heart could be thinking about them. It's difficult. You can't be a hoe with feelings. You gotta be a hoe. You gotta be a good hoe. You can't be a hoe with feelings and emotions and checking up on a guy. Hey, just checking on you, see how you doing. No, that's not a hoe move. You gotta be a hoe without feeling. And that's difficult. It's very difficult. Because if you ain't built like that, you're gonna get your butt handed to you. I get feelings. If I have sex with you, I'm thinking about you tomorrow. I'm thinking about you the next day. What gets me upset is when I do meet a guy and I really like him and his sexual performance. It's like, matter of fact, it is a dark skin, but his sexual performance is amazing. He goes out and have unsafe sex and make his dick become loaded. Why would you take a good piece of crystal and stick it in somebody raw and then make it sick. Now you walk around with a sick dick. Now your dick is sick. Well, we could use no. I just don't understand why you just can't put a condom on. But then again, that's way back then. Because I could say the same thing about me at the time, but I was different then. I was with one person. Them, child, you thinking you one person. Do y'all like biggest? I think I'm tired of that. Do y'all like bingo? Wait a minute. Put my glasses on. Let me see it. Do y'all like bingo? Oh, I don't have that. I seen it. I don't want a white woman. I believe in black love. Child, you better find love where you can find it. If I could find me a nice white man that could get me in the bed, I'm going. Let me find me a Chinese man, a Korean man. Let me find me a. Race don't matter to me now. See, this is one of my hypocrite moves because I say that, but then I don't do it. See, this is me being a hypocrite because I'll say that, but then I act funny. I act funny. I like a white man to throw me across the building. They probably will do that. They seem to be pretty popular. Yeah, I have Nigerian, of course. I have no problem with men. Race is not a problem with me. I don't date skin. I date the person. I've talked to African guys. If they were just a little closer, they get mad about it. I met some, they're so sweet. But then again, maybe they sweet online in person, maybe a bitch. I just wish, I don't know. I just wish I could. I just wish I had a lot of money. Then I'll order me an escort. I'm gonna order me a male escort. I have him come over here and do his business. Come over here and do your business. I don't gotta order no man. I would never pay a man. I could say, well, I don't pay now. I just don't like the fact that we always get these young boys. Jesus Christ. I get these young ass boys. Lord have mercy. And I don't like dealing with young men because you gotta watch it. You hurt my feelings. Oh God. You hurt my feelings. You gotta watch everything you say. Even though you can be really polite, you just never really know what he's gonna do. I think I'm playing myself thinking I can be a husband to a trans woman. I'm not a bad person. You still, because you know what it is, Memphis? Insanity means that what they say insanity is trying to do the same thing, expecting a different result. Like you already got your answer. You just want to, I don't know what's wrong with you. You need some milk. There's tons of girls out here. Please. I don't know how tall. How tall are you, Memphis? Are you cute? Are you fine? How tall are you? Probably like 5'8", 5. Are you cute? You got a big old afro, or you got your hair cut short, or you got dreads? Is your lips pink? Do you got a beard, a mustache? What you look like, Memphis? Is you tall? Are you walking around with a Jolly Green giant between your legs, or you walk around with a Vienna sausage? If you got a Vienna sausage, then you got to use your mouth. What you look like? There's girls on here. You may find your blessing and don't even know it. What you look like? Members ain't fighting people tonight. He ain't gonna fight. Members ain't fighting me. Yeah, exactly. You know, maybe he's typing. Memphis, my boy. Don't you see Memphis got the Don't you see Memphis got the Memphis, my people? He got the Nagavator, what that thing is called. I have to try. But what do you look like, Memphis? That's the question of tonight. What do you look like? I want to know what you look like. You might be cute. Is you tall? What you 5'8"? It's okay if you're short. Is you thick? Is you meaty? I'm 5'8". Okay, 220. Okay, okay. So so you thick. Okay. So you light skin, dark skin. So you thick. Yeah, I'm a little thick. No, sweetie, you thick. Own all that. Child, I love big men. I have no problem with big men. Um, drop the Instagram, Memphis. We all want to know you. Brown, okay. Brown is good. Brown is good. Child. See, there he is, y'all. He's 5'8", 240, brown. He's the top. He probably like his P-Bug sucked. I'm shy. I really don't post pictures. Okay. Job. She said job. Child. But you gotta get out of the habit of Memphis. Let me tell you something. Do not keep walking down the road that has no end to it. Learn where you need to. You better take a shot of self-esteem so you can finally be happy. Credit store. This is truth though. You have to be happy. Find what you want to be happy, child. You keep running around with child. It's a lot of toxic people in this world. Just because she's a two-spirit woman, don't mean she ain't toxic. You have to get a shot of self-esteem and learn to walk away. You gotta go. It's too many women out here. Why you waste your time on one woman? You could be with the right woman. That's how I feel. There's too many men out here. And they all got all little personal P-Bug sizes. Some got the big ones, some got the little ones, some got the regular ones. I really, I really don't date men for their P-Bugs, though. But I do like for it to be enough girth on it at least. I don't really need the big con that rip your insides out. That when you pass gas, you don't even hear it. You just go. It's supposed to hit a wall when you pass gas. It ain't supposed to go because you're just so stressed open. You be like, oh wow, I'm farting. Don't even know it, child. That whole, I seen so many people with their whole stress. I'm like, oh my God, y'all doing too much. You do know your kidneys and your liver is back there, but okay, never mind. I was on Twitter. I was like, how y'all letting these strangers bust inside of y'all? Y'all do know what y'all doing, but okay. I don't know. That's a lot. I just don't understand what people be thinking. I just think they think that maybe, I don't know. Rearranging all their guts. Exactly, man. Now you sit in the hospital and dude going to be with somebody else. He done ripped your insides out. And the thing about it with men, they don't even know how to make love. They just go, so what you on the damn treadmill? Ugh. Just like I was trying to teach dude how to kiss. Child. I got this other guy. He was like, yo, ma, I would do something nice to you. He was short though. He was a black guy. I should go back and try to find him. I met a white guy too. I got his number. I actually got his number too. Mm. The the reason why I don't bother with it because I act funny. Like I'm frickle. Like one minute I want to be bothered with you, and I don't. I act too fun. Like I don't. I go through my spells. I think because I know nothing's coming from it. I just don't believe. And then when I think of all these celebrity women who don't have a man, I'm like, this girl is beautiful. If she ain't got no man, I know damn well I ain't gonna get one. I can't believe as many sad stories I've heard from Raven that the Milwaukee girl would just play. I can't believe as many sad stories I heard from Raven that the But see, the thing about it, Memphis, toxic, toxic people are everywhere. It's not gender. You have to, you got to do your interview. I tell you all the time. I tell everybody, y'all got to interview people as if you're the boss. You just can't go by on somebody's looks or their shape. You need to, you got to check them. Toxic is real. You better, child. And it's only gonna get worse. You ignore it now. You wish you didn't. I thought she was serious, so how do I know if the next girl would be really like? How would you know? It's because you with the next girl. That's how you know. When you sit on the toilet and you take a shit, do you just sit there and watch it, or you flush it? It is what it is. It's done. You get up and you move on. You get up, you wipe your ass, and you move out the door. You don't know Memphis, but yo, gotta put yourself out there. Life is too short to be chasing, chasing after someone. Exactly. It's a lot of fucked up people in the world. You just gotta find the right one that ain't too fucked up. It is what it is. I don't even date men for that. I date men on sexual performance. But then again, I'm frickle. Like I'm frickle. Because I date men off of their sexual performance. I don't want to have sex with them. How can you give me your sexual performance when I have sex? I need to have sex with somebody. I just don't feel like it. I just don't want nobody all over me. And then all of a sudden, you ever get with a man and he seems like he don't know what to do with you, and then when you try to show him, oh no, I'm gonna do it myself. And you're like, what is you doing? I have no patience. A lot of black men are bad in bed. I'm sorry, they are. A lot of black men are bad. They just think about sticking them up. They're bad. They don't know how to make love. They don't know this hump. They hump as if they're jerking off real fast. Okay, in case you don't know, this is not your hand. That's not your hand. You're moving very quickly. Let me show you what to do, dum dum. Child. I'm over it. And then when you do find a man that's perfect, he comes out. He comes out with a dick like this. His dick is like this. And what am I going to do with this? Now, how is this supposed to go on my body? How is this possible to be on a human being? He's like, because you just lube it up. Because he can't put a condom on. Where's that supposed to go? And then they be fine. You be like, oh, man, like you real fine. Like, oh, what am I going to do with this? It ain't going in here. But damn, I got to take an L on this one. That happened to me a few times. I seen some men that was so, I'm like, man, I can't even do nothing with you. Get, I can't do nothing. Till I be one. I hate it when it happens like that though. I be needing some fun. They be pulling up them things. I'm like, oh my God. That's my curse. I be getting the ones that is heavily mandingo down. I can't do nothing with them. Just like dude across the street from my house. I tried to mess with him. He came over. He actually moved this to my apartment. He actually moved this back here. He came over here, and baby, his thing was so big, I couldn't even do nothing with him. He's like, baby, you want to? No, you got to get out. Huh? Get out my house. No, you ain't ripping my insides up. I'm sorry, because you could put me in the hospital, and I'm sure you're on a DL. That means you will not be coming to see if I'm okay. Nope. And then, where do you get condoms from? He can't fit no condom. He can't fit no rubbers. His thing is too big. They need extra, extra, extra large. What's some things called? The big magnum. He need extra, extra large. He need a magnum that should be like a vagina condom for a female condom for vagina. Cause his thing was that big. Shot, please. He can't use a condom, and I hate that. Funny man, good in bed, but he is, he is a complete nut. No, that's the thing about it. The thing about it is, the men that are really good in the bed, you don't want to keep him anyway because he just is messed up. And you know he cheat on everybody he with. Yeah, Magnum. He cheat on everybody he with. I never forget this young guy. I was like, man, I wish I did. I wish I would have never said nothing to him, but I had to. He wouldn't get off of me. He was like, yo, mm-mm. But is he ever gonna come back? Nope. Is he thinking about me? Absolutely not. That's the thing about it. A man can turn you into a hoe. Now you just have to decide what type of hoe you're gonna be. Is you gonna be a free hoe or a paid hoe? Cause he turn you into a hoe. He can turn you into a hoe. Cause he'll reject you, leave you, reject you, child, leave you. Mm-mm. Nope, not me. Mm-mm. Raven, you're a top. You are a top for sure. How am I a top, YT? I'm not into big old things. You ain't gonna have me. Exactly, Matt. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. Exactly, Matt. How could I be a how am I a top, YT? because I don't want everybody going in my body. Everybody ain't going in my body. I There are glands and kidneys in my liver, and that's part of my body. Sure, we're making it using it for sex, but that's not what it's really for. And what you're using it for, and what them organs that you need, is when somebody puncture your liver and you start having health problems. Man, right, man? They be in the hospital wearing diapers. That should be real. Mm-mm. Ah, tops don't tops don't take dick on a regular. It's cooler. I don't take dick at all. I mean, I do take dick, but I don't take dick on a regular only because simple fact of the matter is that I'm not I'm not having sex with everybody. See, I'm complete within myself. Dick don't define me, and that don't make you a top. Your analogy is crazy. I ain't even gonna deal with that. That's your analogy. Fine. That's what. Don't nobody want. Oh, horse. Exactly. How do escorts meet with so many men? They're everywhere. I work with the medical field. You know how many men I've seen in their 40s needing diapers. I believe it. Exactly my point. You have to pick your body. It's gonna be a lot of dicks you ain't gonna take. Some people can take it. If you could get to the point in your life where somebody could take a fist and stick it in your ass, to me, how did you get there? It won't be me. Mm-mm. Because one thing I'm gonna tell you about is your health. Your health is all you got. And when somebody done rupture your insides, mm, now you can't go to the bathroom. You throwing up shit out your. It's not funny. Mm-mm. Your health is all you got. Because one thing about this world, when you go down, there's something about your health. People don't come to see you. People don't come to see you. Your glands, you can't. Your pee, child, your kidneys, child. People don't even come to see you when you healthy. When you sick, child. Over some sex. My ex said she used to be a sex worker. That's fine. I guess she wasn't good at it. Everybody, but see, that's the thing about it. Everybody's body is different. Some people like different things sexual. We can't make everybody be what everybody else do. Some people have a problem with it. Some people can take dick like it's no big deal. But if you're a person like me, I'm real athletic. Like I could really take my whole body and take it really. I could take my whole body and take it really thin if I want to, because I know how to. I used to work out a whole lot, so my bodies will tighten up real. My body can tighten up really tight, which would be no problem for me. So as far as somebody going inside of me, they have to rip through my muscles. They have to rip through the muscle to get inside of me. It just doesn't quite go that way. But everybody's body's different. I've seen some guys or whatever take it like it's no problem. Ain't jumping, ain't nothing. They're just used to it. It's just different for everybody. I was never a dick size queen. I am how low key petite me. I know. Right. That's the thing about it, Hope. You have to. That's your body. And trust me, he ain't gonna come around. He's not. I love to give me a man that's child. If they like it, I love it. No shade at all. It's your blessing not to take a bath. Take it. Exactly. But it's a lot. I know a lot of people, it's crazy though, man, to think about it. That's your body. I understand you want to enjoy everything with it, but baby, once see one thing about people trying to get kidneys, people trying to get livers, they stones, this is ripped up. They Blake used to destroy holes on it. I believe it. See, the thing about it is a lot of people, some people could take anything, but I'm not, with me, I don't, I don't get dick on a regular. That's because I'm a bitch. I'm just like over it. I'm not spiritual. I need to be spiritually aligned with people. I think she was a loser, but oh, God. I think I think she was a loser, but a person told me that I shouldn't allow her to change me from being a nice person. Okay? Yeah. Well, the thing is, Memphis, you must be young, Memphis. What you like, 22, 23? But then again, you could be new to the game. Because you seem like, the reason why I say you seem young is because you love her quickly. That reminded me of me. Way back then, I used to love, like, I really want one person, and I stayed focused. Okay. Yeah, you still that same. I was that way once upon a time. You want one person, you want to stay with that person. But baby, let me tell you, sometimes you gotta go even when you don't want to go. When the truth keep hitting you in the face, it's not the answer you want, but it's the truth. The truth hurts. Trust and believe. There were some guys I would have. Oh my God, the way we bonded, I just wanted to be with them so bad. They didn't choose me. They left me. Even though we never had an argument, even though we never had a fight. My time was up. Whatever he wanted to get from me, he got it. And he ghosted me. So at that point, it's like, you don't have to do anything wrong. But the thing is that when somebody hurts you, it's another level of pain. And whatever kill you, don't kill you, make you stronger. And it hurts like hell, though. When you love somebody, I mean, really love somebody. But now, it's funny because I met this guy and I was giving into him. Like I was starting to really, I was really I started changing my mind. And I was like, you know what? I may be wrong. Let me give him a chance. And as soon as I said, let me give him a chance, he said something so messed up to me. I was like, okay, I'm out. I'm out. He said something so messed up to me. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not sticking around for this because you definitely not the one for me. Oh, well, y'all. Y'all know what I'm about to do. I'm about to leave because I'm falling to fall asleep. But you got to learn whenever you want to date somebody, you have to learn to date several people. I'm not dating nobody. I just don't want to be bothered. I just don't want to be bothered with the bonding process. And then you leave me. I miss the times when men left you because you got into arguments and fight. They don't fight with me, they just leave. And even though I met young dude, we um we never had sex. Good night, Miss Hope. And I don't know, I just don't want to. I don't want to. But then again, you know me, I'm AC Doocy. I just wish I had one man that was real good at bed. I mean, he would make me spin my head around. And he's on my beck and call. But even then, he probably wanted to have unsafe sex. I just don't trust men. I don't. They want to take the condom off while doing this now. Mm-mm. I don't like that. And I know they don't care. Anyway, y'all. Good night, y'all. Oh. Raven's about to come. I take this little wig off. This Eminem. My head looks just like an Eminem. Look at this. I just dyed my hair. I just dyed my hair blonde. Then I put this wig on. Ciao. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. I'm going to lay this bed and go to sleep. What's a good date nap, y'all? Y'all know any good date naps? What's a good date nap? Good night, Memphis, Matt, YT, Gilbert, Hope, damn, I just saw her name. Ava. Did she leave? Nova. Lily. Layla. Layla B. Summer. Good night, y'all. Ivana. Gilbert. Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. I went to the store and I bought me some sweats, some hoodies. They had them 3 for $20. I might take them and cut them up and put a zipper in them. But they was warm out. But winter time is coming. This is October, November, December. So winter time is coming. So I wanted the white one, but I know I was gonna make it filthy. But I'm not buying no hoodie. I need to kind of zip down. I think I'm gonna go to the material store and buy some zippers and sew them up. I'm gonna see if I can sew and make me a hoodie from this. All right, people. Good night, y'all. Love you.